Mercury, Apollo, Gemini, all of those await you. And of course, space shuttle and things like that. But really, really cool. Let me get through some administrative stuff, and then you will hear me gushing about all this in just a few minutes. My name is Mike Sadler. I'm a licensed auctioneer in the state of Texas. Samantha Sisler, she's sitting right there. She will be joining me. We have 5 groups in this session, and we will be back and forth about 50 lots or so each one, and take you through the sale in a probably a mid to late afternoon or so. So you'll be with us for that amount of time. This sale is being presented by Heritage Auctions and Galleries Incorporated. It's being conducted under the terms and conditions of auction section of the catalog, as well as on our website at ha.com. So hopefully by now you have familiarized yourself with all of our terms in the catalog, as well as on our website. Heritage has been compiling bids from our worldwide audience, and space is a worldwide interest. I mean, obviously, a lot of these things are from the United States, and we'll get into some of the Soviet space things too. So those 2 countries, but everyone in the world. Remember, after Apollo 11, those guys did a worldwide tour, right? I mean, all countries were out there, those that had advanced technology and those that didn't. Everyone was interested. The whole world was fixated on space travel, certainly back in the 60s. I think that's coming back. I think people are starting to refocus on that. I think that's terrific. And we'll hit on that towards the end of the sale as well. But Lauren is our book attendant. She is on stage right here. She has all the bids that we've accumulated over the last few weeks, and she will open up every single lot at the current bid or the reserve if there is one. And those are, we call that our ha.com or our internet bid. You might formerly have known that as our book bid. We call that our internet bid, ha.com. Along with those bids placed in advance of the sale, we'll be accepting bids to our Heritage Live platform. That's where you're joining us today. Thank you very much, wherever you are in the world today. Thanks for joining us today at Heritage. By the way, we're at our world headquarters in Dallas, Texas. Now, Justin, he is with me here on stage left. He will be communicating with you. So when you bid on your computer, whether it be a whole bid or a cut bid, those bids go up into space, and they come down and they land right on his computer, and then he bids on your behalf. So if you've worked with Heritage before, you know how that works. But if this is your first time joining us, you'll notice it's very quick. You'll bid right there wherever you are today. It doesn't matter where some of you might even be flying on an airplane somewhere. But when you bid, it gets here very quickly, and then executes the bid, and you're now on. You could take the lead and win the lot. So anyway, Justin is our Heritage Live attendant. Some things about Heritage Live we should go over. Sometimes the bid will come in from Heritage Live at the last minute due to limitations in someone's computer or the strength of their Wi-Fi. We understand full well that not everyone is at their home or their office. Some of you might be standing in line at a coffee bar bidding on your smart device. Some of you might be in an airplane, in an airliner, using the airplane Wi-Fi to bid. Like I said, we have people watching us live in all sorts of places. You might be sitting on the beach, wherever it is, walking your dog, who knows? But everyone's Wi-Fi is not exactly the same, whether it be strength or bandwidth. So it takes a little bit longer for some people's bid to get here. So we will accept, Samantha and I will accept the last minute bid if it comes in from Heritage Live. We ask for your patience and understanding when and if that occurs, and it will. It'll happen a couple of times. And of course, we'll invite you to outbid them again if it does occur. Please know a bidder can only submit a bid when the lot is still open on their computer. Nobody can hit the back button. I want to explain this because this is important. So if you are thinking you won the lot and we're ready to announce the winner, and then we get a last minute bid and Justin goes, oh, I got a last minute bid from Heritage Live. That's not because someone hit the back button on their browser and said, I do want to revisit that. That doesn't happen. You can only bid on a lot when it is still open on your computer. So understand that as well. Samantha's or my acceptance of a last minute bid from Heritage Live is not the reopening of a lot. So understand that. In addition, those of you bidding with us on Heritage Live will be accepting bids through phone. So we have a couple of guys over here. Brad and Michael are be manning the phones for a couple of bidders who prefer to bid that way, and they'll be bidding as well throughout the sale. I think that is that as far as the bidding. A sliding buyer's premium starting at 25% and lessening with higher value lots will be applied to the hammer price of all individual lots, and that's described in detail in item number 2 in our terms and conditions. Now, a couple of things about the sale you should know as far as how we conduct things. Samantha and I will increase the bids about 10%. So if we're at $1,000, the next bid would be $1,100, $1,200. If we're at $20,000, the next bid would be $22,000, $24,000, $26,000, $28,000, $30,000, et cetera. There are a couple of items in the sale that will be in the 50,000 and over category. So again, 10%, 55, 60, 65, 70, et cetera. So know that. But if you're getting to a point in your bidding strategy or your budget or whatever it is you're planning on doing throughout the sale, and you're like, gosh, I don't know if I could go another 10%. I don't know if I could go from 10,000 to 11,000. I'm kind of right up my max, but maybe you could reach a teeny bit further. You can signal us, you can signal Justin with a cut bid. And that's that oval with a slash through it. That's the cut bid. That will move up your bid half of the normal increment. So instead of going from 10,000 to 11, you'd go to 10,000 to 10,500. Now, you can bid on every lot in the sale. You can use your cut bid on every lot in the sale, but you can only use it once per lot. Okay, so keep that in mind. And Samantha and I will give you some hints and good ideas or some suggestions when a cut bid might be a good idea. So, or in our experience. So again, a cut bid can help you either save a little money or it can help you reach just a little higher to get the items you want most. Keep that in mind. We'll get the hang of it as the sale evolves, of course. Proxy bids are prior. If Lauren says we have a prior bid or a proxy bid, it just means there's a tie. That's all it means. And we invite you to break the tie by outbidding the previous lot. We take the bid we had first, as you might expect. If we had a bid for 2 weeks, and that's what you're bidding this morning, we'll take the bid we had for 2 weeks and then, of course, invite you to outbid. So that's how that works. There might be some items still available. They go on our website right away. I mean, right away. If lot 25 passes in this sale, it goes on our website right then. You can go that you could go back and buy that at the opening amount. So keep that in mind as well. I don't know about any additional catalog or comments except two of them. And you can mark this through if you're working out of the catalog. Lot 626 is a no lot. Is that correct? 626. And lot 864 is a no lot. So those are in the next session. So anyway, that's the only thing I have. Let's see. What else do I want to make sure? Oh, yeah. If you have any issues relating to your participation in the sale, you can call Miss Vicky. She is sitting right there. Her phone number is 214-409-3127. Hey, I also like to point out Dylan. He is our IT guy. He's right back there. He's making sure all the electrons march in a straight line and keep everything set. None of this happens for a reason, for by accident. Everything happens for a reason. We have an incredible group of IT folks and communications experts who build all this and make sure this works. So he's the guy here today to making sure that happens. So thank you very much. Tommy is right back here. He's running the TV show. You can't see him, but I promise you he's back there. So he moves the cameras around, kind of keeps it interesting, and lets you see what's going on here in our auction TV studio here at Heritage Auctions in our world's headquarters. I think that is everything, but I do need to announce that in Texas, I'm required to announce that in compliance with Texas Department Licensing Rule 67.40, notice is hereby provided this auction is covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, P.O. Box 257, Austin, Texas 7871. Their phone number, Lauren, in case you needed to call them, is 512-463-6599. You're very welcome. I think that's about it. Again, a great job. I will like to point out our space staff. There are guys that are right over here. These guys do an incredible job. Not only building relationships and maintaining great relationships with the men and women who flew into space, but getting great items for the sale, describing them in detail. And that is right here. And there's two sessions. There's a signature session, then another session afterwards for more modestly priced lots. So really fantastic job, gentlemen. My hat's off to you. My space helmet is off to you. I will take a sip and we will get started. And I will silence. All right. You ready, Justin? You ready, Lauren? You're going to be cold, I think. You think you're going to get cold? All right, there you go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We will start with lot in the beginning, right in the beginning when we were bound, stuck on the earth. But the Wright brothers changed all that, right? This is a pretty cool thing that I haven't seen one. I worked for the Space Department for a while. This is a roof shingle of their shop where they basically invented the airplane, their cycle shop, right? They were machinists, right, and scientists and everything, and they built things and fabricated things. This was actually, if this shingle could talk, right? I mean, this was there for all the history-making work. This is, again, the rare large roofing shingle from the Wright cycle shop, 1895 to 1897 in a nice frame display. Pretty cool. Lot 001, what do you have? 500. Yeah, now 550. 500 now, 5.5. A really cool thing that I promise you when someone comes into your office or home, they're going to go, what's that? And you go, Let me tell you what that is. So I think that's pretty cool stuff, right? These are getting parts of the experience, part of history. That's what we sell here at Heritage. Anyway, $500 now to go to 5.5. Who's at 550, 500? Now to bid 5.5. Now to bid, I'll take 5.25. That would be your cut bid. So if you're thinking right now, gosh, I wasn't planning on bidding on this, but I'd go 5.25. Yeah, I do that. Anybody want to go 5.25? Right now it's at 500 and it will sell at 5. Anybody else now? Any other advances? 5.25. There you go. That's what we're talking about, Lauren. You see that? The cut bid came in. That's what we're talking about. It's like, yeah, I do that for 5.25. Now I'm at 5.25. Who wants to go to 5.50? Because that's what we do. We will at 5.50 bid 6. Now to go to $600. Now I'm at 5.50, go 6. Maybe the person who was at 500 says, I'm not going to get beaten by a cut bid. And then the person who cut the bid says, well, I want to go to 600. I'm at 5.50. Now to go to 600 for the shingle. Pretty cool. Again, this is one of the people's places and things. This is under the places label. But I'm at 5.50 now to go to 6. The Wright Brothers shingle from their cycle shop in the late 1800s. Can you imagine? 5.50. This is under that shingle, listening to all the chalk. Should we invent an airplane? I think we should. 5.50 now to go to 6. 5.50 go 600. We'll do it then at $550. And that goes to 7101, and our first Heritage Live winning bidder takes their seat here. We'll stay with the Wright brothers. Wilbur Wright signed in 1908 dated large photo on a mount bearing the handwritten poetic verse regarding the flight. Pretty cool here. What do we have on it? 41. This is the Wright brothers. 42, 44 now, 4,600 now to bid 40. I'm at 44 now, 46, 48 now to go to 5. Now to go to $5,000. I'm at 48 now to go to 5,000. 55 now bid 6,000. Now to go to 6,000. 65 now, $7,000. I'm at 65 now to bid 7. Now to go to 7,000. 65 here. Now to go to 7. Remember, the cut bid is 6,750. So Lauren's got 6,500 on our book on our HA.com bid. Maybe you're like, I'll do 6,750. Take out your cut bid. Remember, those cut bids are for your use, not me. I just suggest you use them, and sometimes you forget during the sale. But right now I'm at 65 here. Anybody want to use their cut bid at 6,750? Maybe, or you want to go all in at 7,000. I'm at 6,500 now to go to 67.5 for the autograph, if you will. Pretty cool with the photo, nicely displayed. I'm at 6,500. We told you we'd start at the beginning, and this is it. I'm at 65 now, 6,750. Who's there with the cut bid? Anybody else? Gosh, I hate to see you not use it. I'm at 65 now, 67.5. All right, we'll do it at 6,500. Goes to Internet Bidder. Thank you very much. All right, we'll stay with the Wright Flyer. This is the fabric segment, flown as part of the first successful powered control flight. And this is a nice CAG expertly. This is confirmed. This is a nice certified holder. We'll see a little bit more of that with the Armstrong family collection and some other great pieces. But this is it. This was there. And Kitty Hawk. This piece. What do we have? Now to go to 9,000. Now to go to 9,000. I'm at 87.50 on the Wright Flyer fabric segment, flown as part of the first successful powered control flight. This was there. This piece was there on that morning, on that windy morning. 87.50 now to go to 9,000. Now to go to 9. I'm at 87.50 bid 9,000. 9,000. Prior 9. That's the tie we talked about. Now you can break the tie. Maybe 92.50. I like the 92.50 to anytime we hear a prior. That's just me. Not my first day doing this. But anyway, 9,000 now, 92.50. Who's at 92.5? I'm at 9,000 now, a little bit more. What do you think at 92.50? Again, we told 92.50. There it is. You got any more money? She doesn't. Good call. 92.50. Now to go to 95. I'm at 92.5. Now to go to 95. Now to bid 9,500. Now, a lot of times, do we get a lot of cut bid winners? We don't, Justin. We don't get a lot of them, but we'll see what happens. I'm at 92.50. If you're thinking I'm not going to be edged out by a cut bid, this is where, in the beginning of the sale, we'll go over these. We'll speed up, of course, as we progress, but I want everyone to get the hang of things. 92.50 is a cut bid. If you outbid the 92.50, you're not using your cut, even though you're only bidding half the increment. You're basically answering someone else's cut. So to establish the cut bid, that's when you use your cut bid. To answer someone else's, you don't. So if you bid $9,500, you still have your cut bid retaining. That's kind of cool. And then your opponent, remember, they only get one cut bid per lot. They would have to go to 10,000. So just to let you know, I'm at 92.50 now to go to 95. Anybody there at 9,500 for the fabric segment? CAG certified too. How cool is that? 92.50 it is, fair warning. Then we'll do it at 92.50, and that goes to 7101. Same bidder on those lots. Here we go. We'll start with now 04 Amelia Earhart signed book. 20 hours, 40 minutes. Our flight in the friendship. Let's do it. 12.50 now. 1,300 now to go to 13. I'm at 12.5 now. Bid 13. 12.50 go $1,300. Anybody? I'm at 12.5 bid 1,300. Fair warning at 12 and a half for Amelia. Anybody else? 12.50 now 13. We'll do it at 12.50. 1,300, good. 1,400 here. Now $1,500. I'm at 14 out of 1,500. 14 go to 15. 14, yes. Anybody at 1,500? Keep in mind also, unlike some other online bidding platforms where you're waiting to the last minute, we start over. It's like a shot clock. Once the ball hits the rim, you get a whole 40 more seconds. So just keep that in mind. So waiting till the last minute that's not an advantage in heritage sales. If you know what you want to bid, get your bid in. It doesn't matter when, in fact, you do it. Anyway, I'm at 14 now, 15. Now to bid 1,500. 14 go to $1,500. I'm at 1,400. Anybody at 15? Fair warning, 1,400 for Amelia Earhart. Signed book. How cool is that? 14 now, 15. 1,400 it is, and that goes to internet buyer. All right, gosh, we love the X15 here, and we love it in our space sales. Brad and I were chatting before the sale. He knows I'm a huge X15 fan. I mean, that really was the start. This is when we've heard about the right stuff and all that. This was then. I mean, in the early 60s, when this rocket plane was flying. Here it's being launched, a photo off of B-52. That's what I flew in the Air Force, B-52. Anyway, the X-15, the first captive flight photo signed by 8 legendary pilots, so one of whom, Neil Armstrong. So this is really cool, just the Neil Armstrong alone, but you get, look at all these guys. You get Forrest Peterson, Robert White, you get Robert Rushworth on this, McKay, Scott Crossfield. He's a big-time Hall of Famer there. What do we have on it, Lot 005? 3,000 and a couple of dollars. I'm at 3,000 now. One autograph is Neil Armstrong on this. I'm at 3,000 and a couple of dollars. Lauren says so. Anybody at 32? Now to go to $3,200. I'm at 3,000. The X15 under the B52. 3,000. Now to go to $3,200. 3,000 now 32. Anybody beyond that at 3,000? Now to be 32. I'll take 31. 32 now 34. You got any extra money? She says no. That's it for me. I'm at 32 right here. It's Justin and me. I'm at 3,200 now to go to 34. Now to go to $3,400. I'm at 32, bid the fours. Anybody at $3,400? 32 it is. Bid 34. Heritage Live, what do you think? Look at all these 33, cut bid, now 34. Look at all these great X15 guys here. Only 12 men, 12 flew the X15, one of whom was Neil Armstrong, right? Scott Crossfield was another one. He, I don't know who had the most flights, but he was up there. He had quite a few, yeah. 3,300. He was a civilian as well. 33. 3,300 now 34. 33 now to go to $3,400. 33 now 34. 3,300 now 34. What do you think? Anybody else? 3,300. This is, you know, can you imagine? All right, here's what we're going to do. Going to put you in this thing. We don't know exactly how fast it's going to go. We just know it's going to go really fast. Okay, like how fast? Like Mach 2? No, little faster. 3? Nope. 4? No. 5? No. 6? Yeah, and that way, way fast. And by the way, it's got some rocket propellant here. We hope it all works. Yeah, that's what they were saying. 33 now, $3,400. 33 now, 34. By the way, it doesn't have any landing gear, so you really have to stick the landing. 33 now, $3,400. 33 now, 34. We'll do it at $3,300. 7102. It has landing gear, no wheels. Did you know that? No wheels, no tires on it. Yeah, it was too heavy. So they just made little rails, skids, because it landed at Edwards Air Force Base in Rogers Dry Lake Bed, right? Isn't that where it landed? Yeah. Anyway, this is Lot 008, the North American X15. Now we'll get some of the autographs that were not on the last one, like Pete Knight, Joe Engel, Bill Dana. So again, those guys, Joe Engel, 32 years old when he became an astronaut. Can you imagine? Let's do this. What do we have? 825. $8.25 for the model with all those autographs. I'm at $850. Deserves more. $850 go $900. I'm at $850 now to bid 9. Now to go to $900. $850 bid 9. Really cool X15 model all by itself, and that's a real high quality model, Michael. 900 now 950. 900 go to 950. 900 give me the 9.5. 950, 900, give me the 50. What do you think? And the X15, what a beautiful plane. I mean, it was gorgeous. $900 now to go to 950. 900 bid 950. 900. Anybody there at 950? Again, some of the Astra 950. How about 1,000? How about 1,000? We're under $1,000 in the space sale for the autographs like this on the X15 model. 975 now 1,000. Now to go to $1,000. 975 go 1,000. If you've been to the Air and Space Museum, it's the first thing you see, right, when you open the door. I mean, it's right there. It's hanging from the ceiling. This is it. 1,000 now 1,100. Now to bid 11,000, bid $1,100. 1,000 go 11. 1,100 bid 12. Bid 1,200. I'm 1,000. 1,100 now 12. 1,100 now $1,200. 1,100 bid 12. 1,100 yes. Now to bid 1,200. $1,100. Anybody out there at 12? I'm at 1,100. Fair warning. Fair warning at 11. 1,200 now 13. Now to bid 13. We're talking $100 bills for these names. Can you imagine? I'm at 1,200 now, 13. 1,200 now, 13. Joe Engel. I mean, he's a quintessential astronaut for the United States. 13 now, 14. One of the most prolific. 13 now, 14. 13 go 1,400. 13 now, 14. 13 it is now to go to 1,400. Bill Dana, what a test pilot he was. 13 now, 13.5 now 14. Now 14. Scott Crossfield, he was on the other one. But still, these guys really set the stage for a rocket-powered flight. This was an aerodynamic vehicle, of course, right? Had aerodynamic features. But anyway, I'm at 1350 now, 14. Now to go to 1400, 1350 now, 14. I'm at 1350 bid 14. Anybody at 1400? 14 now, 15. Now $1,500. And honestly, one of my favorite, the X15 parts, one of the favorite part of the sale. I really love the model. 1,400 now, 15. Now 1,500. Now to go to 15. And it's a foot long. I mean, it's it would be a really nice thing to put on a bookshelf. Like, it's not something you'd have to walk up close. I mean, it would be, the profile of this would be really nice sitting on a bookshelf. I'm at 1,400 now, 15. 14 go 15. 1,400, yes. Anybody at 1,500? 14, fair warning at 1,400. Anybody else? $1,400 it is. What a great item. 1,400 and it goes to 7103, our third winning bidder. The Neil Armstrong X-15 flight cover, pretty cool. Signed April 5th, 1962. Look at that. Rarely offered item. Let's do it. 1,100. 1,100 now, 12. 1,100 bid 12. 1,100, yes, go to 12. What do you think at 1,200? I'm at $1,100 bid to 12. What do you say on the X? 1,200, 1,300. We're talking about a Neil Armstrong autograph. That's super cool. I'm at 1,300 now, 14. That alone, I'm thinking is in the 2,500. Anyway, I'm at 13 now, 1,400. 13 now to go to 14. Plus the X15 stamp on it, I think is so super cool. I'm at 1,300. I'm guessing Neil Armstrong signed this before the stamp was there because he likes to, he'd be in a more clean portion of the mailer. But anyway, I'm at 1,350 now, 14. Now to go to 1,400, 1,350, 14 now, 15. Now to bid 1,500, 14 yes, go 1,500. 14 yes, 15. What do you think at $1,500? Anybody? I'm at 14 now, 1,500. 14 yes. Anybody there at $1,500? Fair warning at 1,400. Anybody beyond that? I'm at 14 now, 1,500. Heritage Live, really. Neil Armstrong, 15, sure. 1,600 now, 16. 15 now, $1,600. 15 bid 16. Anybody there at 1,600? I'm at 15 now, 1,600. 15 it is, bid 16. 15 now, 1,600. 15 yes. Anybody at $1,600? 16 thanks. Now 17. Now 1,700. 16 goes 17. 16 now, $1,700. Fair warning. Anybody else? Heritage Live, I know you're out there for something like this. I'm at 1,600 now, 17. 16 bid 17. I love the Neil Armstrong autograph, but I love it associated with the X15. I really dig that. I'm at 1,600 now, 17. 16 bid $1,700. I mean, he had to be flying this X15 in his early 30s, right? He went to the moon in his mid 30s. I mean, I'm at 1,600 now, 17. 16 bid 1,700. Anybody else? 1,600, yes. Fair warning beyond that. $1,600. Wow, cool item. $1,600 goes to 7102. Outstanding. Neil Armstrong signed X15 photo. Look at that one. There it is, to Tony Casso with best wishes. Neil, if your name is Tony Casso, you certainly have to buy this, wouldn't you think? Yeah. What do we have? 6.25. Now 650. Now to bid 6.5. I'm at 625 now, 650. 6.25 now to go to 6.5. What do you think of 650? 50 now, 700. Thanks. Now 750. 700 now, 750. 700. Give me the half. What do you think of the half? I'm at 700 now, 750. 700. Yes. Anybody? 750. Bid 8. Anybody at $800? You got any eights? No. She's already finished. 750 now, 8. It's just you and me, Justin. What do you think? 750 now to go to 8. He says he likes it. Heritage Live. You got to say you like it. I'm at 750 now. Bid 800. What do you think at 8? 750 bid $800 on the X15. Neil Armstrong. This is a Neil Armstrong signature. I'm at 750. Tony Casso or not. 750. Thank you. 775 now 8. We already got 25 on the sneeze. Thank you very much. 775 now to bid 8. Now to go to 800. 775 bid 8. There's 8. Now 850. 850. Excuse me again. 800 now 850. 800. Give me the 8.5. I'm at $800. Bid 850. What do you think at 850? Again, Neil Armstrong signed X15. I mean, yeah, we've seen Neil Armstrong, sure, with the Gemini 8 and, of course, Apollo 11. We love those signatures, of course. Those are the blue chip. But when do you get to see it with the X15? That, I think, is super cool. I'm at 800 now, 850. 800, give me the 850. 800, go 850. 800. Anyone else? $800. Is that it? I think it is. Excuse me. Wow, where did this come from? I don't know. But anyway, I guess that's kind of like a hazardous duty for auctioneers, huh? Coughing or sneezing. That's me. Anyway, 850, thank you. Now to go to 9. 850, go 900. 850, go $900. 850 now 9. 850 yes. Anybody at $900? Fair warning. Fair warning at 850. There's the 9. Now to go to 950. 950. Anybody out there at 950? 900. Give me the 50. $900. Anyone else? Heritage Live. Again, Neil Armstrong's signature. I mean, I think that's just so cool. And you can see it does have nose tires, but no main tires. It just has a skid. I mean, that's how it landed. 950. Go 1,000. Now to go to $1,000 and just coasted to a stop. 950 now to go to 1,000. Now to bid $1,000. There's the 1,000. Now 1,100. 1,000 now bid 11. 1,000 now $1,100. I'm at $1,000. Anyone else? $1,000. Fair warning. Fair warning. Then Neil Armstrong, before becoming the astronaut for NASA, was a research pilot. Look at that high-speed aircraft, X-15 rocket plane, just amazing. I'm at 11 now bid 12. 1,100 now $1,200. 11 it is now bid 12. 1,100. Fair warning at 11. Anybody else? Anybody else beyond the 1,100? I'm at $1,100 now to bid 12. 1,100. Yes, go 1,200. $1,100. Fair warning there at 11. Anybody else? Heritage Live. What do you think? We'll do it then at $1,100. Goes to 7104. Outstanding. All right. If you're still into the test pilots, we're not quite into space yet. Well, we kind of are with the X-15. We've got Chuck Yeager. Look at this test pilots collection of 60 signed photos. This is really nice. I tell you what, I probably could have gone to Brad and said, Brad, separate these in lesser lots. Nope. He says, we're going to group them. Really cool. What a great adventure for you. Chuck Yeager, Bill Dana, Tom McMurdy. Wow, these are the big time test pilots here. So you get 60 plus photos, lots of cool signatures. What do we have? 500. 500 now, 5.5. I'm at $500 now to bid 550. 500 now, 5.5. Anybody there at 5.5? Collection of 60 signed photos of fearless aviators. Yeah, some of these folks really went off. They didn't know what was going to happen on these planes. 500. They didn't have all this computer simulation that they have now that can say, yes, it'll fly. You had to actually go out and fly it and say, yes, it'll fly. I'm at 500 now, 5.5. 500 bid 550. 5.25, 550 now 6. 550 now 6. Can you imagine test driving a car saying, now look, the tires could fall off at any minute? You'd be like, I'm not driving this. What are you, nuts? That's what these guys did. 850 now 900. 850 go 9. 850 go $900. 850 go 9. 850 it is now to go to $900. Anybody there at 9? I'm at 850. Fair warning. Fair warning. 850 now $900. 900 sure. 950. There's 950. Make it 1,000. Make it 1,000 even. Look at this. You get 60 of these. 60 signed photos. Really cool. Again, a piece for discovery. Look, it looks like there's all these test planes from 104s, B-29s, everything. Really cool. Look, there's an experimental helicopter in there. Anyway, I'm at 950 now, 1,000. 950 yes, go $1,000. 950 yes. One of the signatures, Chuck Yeager. Prior 1,000. How about 11? That's Chuck Yeager's signature. That's kind of cool. 1,000 now, 1,100. 1,000 bid $1,100. I'm at 1,000 now, 11. 1,000 bid $1,100. Fair warning. Fair warning at 1,000. Anybody else? Anybody else then beyond 1,000? I'm at $1,000 even. Heritage Live, what do you think? What do you think beyond 1,000? $1,000 it is. Anyone else? 1,000 it is, and it goes to Internet Buyer. Thanks, HA.com. All right, personal collection of Charlie Duke. All these are direct from him. Apollo 16, Moonwalker, one of the 12 human beings who have set foot on the moon. Okay, there are only a dozen. He's one of them. This came directly from him. So it's not something that he sold years ago, went to someone else come to you. This is literally from his hands to ours to yours, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, the Apollo 16 lunar module flown. Lunar module flown, orbit monitor chart. That's one of the highest classifications of space collectibles if it went to the moon. This did. Ladies and gentlemen, this lunar orbit monitor chart directly from the collection of Charlie Duke. What are we going to have on it? 6750 now 7,000. Now bid 7,000. I'm at 67.5 now to go to 7,000. Comes with a nice letter there, signed, really cool, and him holding the item. I'm at 6750 now bid 7,000. That's provenance, folks. We call that provenance. 75 now to go to 8,000. 75 now to go to 8,000. I'm not writing anything down yet. This went to the moon. I'm at 75 now to go to 8,000. Now to bid 8. I'm at 875 now, $8,000. What do you think at 8? 75 now to go to 8,000. Anybody there at $8,000? This was there on Apollo 16. 7750, 8,000, now 85. Now I told you what we offer here at Heritage is custodianship of a piece of history or an experience. That's what this is. I'm at 8,000, now 85. Now $8,500. I'm at 8,000, now 85. 8,000 go $8,500. I'm at $8,000 now 85. If you get on YouTube and watch a video of Apollo 16 taking off, this chart was in the photo, if you will. I'm at 8,000 now 85. 8,000 now $8,500. Anybody else? Included with the lot is a signed illustrated letter of certification from Duke dated January 7th, 03. This certified that accompanying Apollo 16 lunar navigational map bearing plate number was flown to Descartes Highlands of the moon. Wow, pretty cool. Anybody beyond 8,000? 8,000. Anybody else? Fair warning at 8,000. Then we'll do it at $8,000, and it goes to Internet Buyer. All right, folks, Apollo 16 lunar module flown, contingency EVTQ card directly from the collection of Charles Duke. What I want to point out something really cool about this. This is on non-flammable paper developed by a German company called Schufelen. It's amazing that they would have to invent paper that would not burn up. And they did, and this is what it's printed on, these little checklists and programs and contingency lists. What do we have on it? 28, now 3,000, now 30, 32 bid 34, 32 now $3,400. I'm at 32 bid the fours. 32 now $3,400, 32 bid the fours. Again, went to the moon. 34, 36, now 38, now 38. And of course, one of the belongings of one of the 12 human beings who have set foot on the moon. 38, there's 4,000 with Lauren, now 42. Now 4,000, now to go to 4,200. 4,000 bid the 42, 42, 44, now 46. You don't see a pen in my hand. We got a ways to go, I think, on this. 44, now 46. Now 46, 48, now 5, now $5,000. What do you think of 5? 5? 55, now 6,000. Now I need 6,000. 55 now to go to 6,000, 65 now to go to 7, now to go to 6,200. I'm sorry, now to go to 65. Now to go to $6,500. You can even cut the bid and just up it up $50. Why not? $6,250. Let's see if it holds up. $6,250 now to go to $6,500. Now to bid 65. I'm at 62 and a half, now 65. What do you think at $6,500? $6,250 now bid 65. What do you think at $6,500? Heritage Live, what do you say beyond that? I'm at $6,250 now, 6,500. Now bid 65, $6,250 it is. Anybody else? Anyone else then? Lunar module flown. That went to the moon. Landed on the moon. You look up there. You look up to the moon tonight. This chart, this was there. Oh, and it came back. And now it's in my hand. Pretty cool. I'm at $6,250 now, 65. Now bid $6,500. Anyone else? $6,250 now bid 65. And we'll do it at $6,250, and it goes to 7105. Apollo 16 lunar module flown propulsion ascent system schematic page. There we go. Hey, something's wrong. Let's see what it could be. Here we go. What do we have? 3,000. Now 36. Now 38. Now $3,800. 36. Now 38. Anybody there? 3,800. I'm at 36. Bid 38. 36. Now $3,800. What do you think of 38? Anybody else? 36. Fair warning. Fair warning. 3,800. Anybody at 38? I'm at 3,600. Now 38. 3,600. Fair warning. Then. Anybody else? Then. 36, 37's good. 38, Lauren, you had money on this one? She's out. Taking a break. 37 now, 3,800. What do you say at 38? I'm at 37 now, 38 it is, now 4,000. Justin, you're not on a break. We're going to work throughout the day. I'm at, there we are, 38 now to go to 4. Now to go to 4,000, now to bid 4,000, 38 bid 4. What do you think? Can you get me any more? He's thinking about it. Heritage Live, he's got to hear from you. I'm at 3,800 now to bid 4. Now to go to $4,000. Anybody else? Anyone else then? 38 for the Apollo 16 flown. Lunar module flown, boop, right there. 3,800 now to go to 4. Again, you look up at the moon tonight. This chart, this schematic was there. I'm at 38 now to go to 4,000. Now to bid 4,000. Then we'll do it at $3,800. Goes to 7106. Now a separate Heritage Live bidder. The whole first row is taken. Here we go, folks. This is lot 13, the lunar module flown page from the LM malfunction procedures book. Gosh, you're hoping you never get into that book, you know, the malfunction book. We're on the moon. I don't know what's going on. Bad situation. What do we have? 2,700. Now 28. Now $2,800. 27. Now 28. Now $2,800. I don't want to see any red lights, very few yellow lights, and I never want to get into this checklist. 3,000, now 32. Now $3,200. I'm at $3,000, now 32. 3,000, 32, 34. How about 36? How about $3,600? Again, a flown to the moon, part of Charlie Duke's collection. There it is. A guy who walked on the moon, only a dozen of them out there. 36, so many of whom are gone. 36, now 38, 38 bid 4. Now to go to $4,000. Now to go to 4. 3,800, now $4,000. What do you think at 4,000? I'm at 38, now to go to $4,000. Anybody to bid 4? 38 now to bid 4,000. Who's there at $4,000? 38 now to go to 4. Now to go to 4,000. 34. There's 4. Now 42. Now to bid $4,200. 42. Now 44. Now to go to $4,400. I'm at 42. Now 44. 42 it is. Now to go to 44. Who's there at $4,400? Heritage Live. What are you thinking? What are you thinking now? 42 bid 44. Yes. Now 46. Brad, this is one of the longest stays on space, right? Apollo 16. These guys are there for a long time. 3 days roaming around, driving around. I don't know if the car made that sound. It probably didn't. But anyway, that's what I. 46 now 48, now bid 4,800. 46 now $4,800. 46 now 48. 46 now 48. 47 now 48, now $4,800. I'm at 47 now 48. 48 now bid 5. Now to go to 5,000. Now to go to 5. I'm at 48 now bid 5,000. Anyone there at 5? I mean, their activities on the moon were well scripted and choreographed every minute down. But there must have been some moment where they go, you know, we got some time. You want to go for a drive? Yeah, let's go. Where you want to go? I don't know. How about over there? Yeah, we'll turn around. I'm at 48 now, bid 5,000. Now bid 5. Anybody at 5,000? 48 now to go to 5,000. There's the 5. Now 55. Now bid 55. I'm at $5,000 now, $5,500. Anybody at 55? 5,000 now, 5,500. There's the 5250. Now to go to 55 again. This is the malfunction chart. I don't want to take this out, but they had it. They had it. Could have happened. 5250 now to go to 55. 5250 now to go to $5,500. In the unlikely event of an emergency, you mean that could happen? It's unlikely, but it could. 5250 now 55. Now to bid 5,500. Now to bid 55. 52 and a half now to go to $5,500. 55 it is, bid 6. Now to go to 6,000. Again, from the Charlie Duke collection, I'm at 55. Now to go to $6,000. Who's there at $6,000? Anybody at 6? I still think on something like this, a lot of room to go. I mean, you talk about the history on this one. 55 now 6,000. Now to bid 6. Anybody else? 55, yes, go $6,000. Anybody else then? Fair warning, any other cut bids would be 57.50 on it. Anybody want to do that? I'm at 55 now to go to 57.5. Fair warning then at 5,500. Then we will do it at 5,500. Goes to 7107. 7107. Another new bidder, Justin. There you go. Charlie Duke again, Apollo 16 flown. New York State flag on the presentation mat signed by Duke. I haven't seen a lot of New York State flags. Pretty cool stuff here. Lot 14, let's do it. 13 now 14. Now $1,400. Now to go to 14. 13 now bid 14. 13, yes. Anybody at 1,400? 13 now to go to $1,400. Pretty cool. Really nice display too. Like it's ready to frame. If you're 1350, 14 now 15. Now to bid 15. If you're living in New York, if you work for any of these defense, maybe you used to work for Grumman. How cool would that be? 1,600 now 17, which was in New York, right? That's where they assembled the LEM, I believe, in Grumman. 1,600 now 17, now $1,700. 16 now 17. I know that because I grew up on Long Island, and the guy behind me worked for Grumman. And I remember when he made the LEM, he says, "I just built the space thing. I just built it." 1,600 now 17, 16, 17, 18 now 19, 18 now to go to 19. So, folks, I know a lot of Grumman folks are still out there on Long Island in New York. What a great, great gift. I'm at 1,800 now 19. 18 now to go to 1,900. 18 bid the 19. 18 now $1,900. 18 bid the 19. 2,000. Maybe make it 22. 2,000 now 2,200. I'm at $2,000 now 22. 22 now 24. Now to bid 2,400. 22 bid 24. 22 now to go to $2,400. I'm at 22 now 24. And I know Grumman not around anymore, but what a great gift for maybe your mom, your dad who worked there during this time. God willing, they're still around. What a great gift idea. Hey, I mean, this is really cool. You could get them a shirt or you can get them something like this. I'm at 22 now 24. Now to go to $2,400. 22 bid 24. 22 now 2,400. 22 it is. Fair warning then at $2,200. Great, great item. 22 it is. Who gets it? 7108. Brad, you know how much I love that one. That was a great one. Here we go. We'll stay with Apollo 16. We've never seen one of these. This is the command module flown Senator Duke tag. That's what they called him. By the way, he was, Michael, he was Capcom for Apollo 11, correct? Yeah, so all that recording you hear, wow, you guys are down. You had us scared crapless, whatever it is. We're sure, we're breathing again. That's Charlie Duke saying that. Pretty cool. Anyway, this is lot 15. This is the Apollo 16 command module flown Senator Duke tag. What do we have on it? I guess a tag on his jumpsuit. 1250 now 13. Now to go to 13. 12 and a half now 13. I don't remember ever seeing one of these. Yeah, it's 1,300 now 14. 13 go 1,400. I'm at 13 now 14. 13, 1,400 now 15. Now bid 15. There's 15 now 1,600. 1,700 now 17. 17, $1,800. And again, not our first day doing this. We've never had one. We've never had this. 1,700 now 18. Now $1,800. Now 18. Now 1,800. Charlie Duke directly from him. Anybody else? I'm at 17 now $1,800. Fair warning at 17. Anybody else? 1,700 now $1,800. Fair warning at 1,800. Now 19. Now 1,900. There's 19. Now to go to 2. Now to go to 2,000. What do you say at $2,000? Anybody else for the tag? Senator Duke. Anybody else? 1,900 now 2. Now to go to 2,000. I'm at 1,900 now 2. What do you think? Anybody else? 1,900 now to go to 2. Now to go to 2,000. Thanks. Now 22. 22 bid the 4s. Now to go to $2,400. I'm at 22 bid the 4s. Come on, 2,400. 22 now 24. 22 now 2400. Fair warning at 22. Anybody else then? 22 bid the fours. Come on. What do you say? There's 24 now 26. Now to go to $2,600. We're not surprised. We're not surprised. We've never seen one. Never seen this. 24 now 26. You know this is a personal item. We've never seen it. It's coming directly from Charlie Duke. 25 now 26. 25 now 2600. 25 now 26. Arguably, you could say this is a new item to the space collectible world. You could say that. 25 now 26. 25 now 2600. 25 now to go to 26. Anybody out there beyond that? I'm at 25 now 26. 2500. Fair warning at 25. Heritage Live, what do you think? A little bit more money maybe? I don't know. 2500. Anybody else? Miss Vicky, you got anything for me on this? She says not yet. I'm at 2500 now 26. 25 it is, and it stays right there. Who wins it? 7109. Absolutely fantastic. Here we go, lot 16. This is really cool. You were a rock collector, remember that? Going out collecting rocks as a kid. Did you do that? Yeah, you did. I'm sure you did, right? Science class, when you're looking at it, I think this is something rare. No, it's just a pebble from a parking lot. But pretty cool. Charlie Duke owned and used training geology kits, signed and certified directly from his personal collection. I love this. This is a great one. And these guys went on training. Like they would go out and training. They went training in the jungles, training in the desert. They did all this training. And this was part of that. So anyway, prior to the mission moonwalkers, John Young, Charlie Duke performed extensive geological training. There it is. It says so right there, Lauren. What do we have?
1300.
13, now 14. 14, now 15. Now to bid 1500. 14, now 15. 14, go to 1500. You know, they actually did some training in Haleakala in that because that was very moonscaped. Remember that? Because the gravel they thought would probably feel like the moon and those so they actually went out to Haleakala on Maui. And trained there. Pretty cool. Anyway, 14, see how much information you get on the Heritage. You just get so much. You just get this whole day of entertainment and wonderment. 1400 now 15. Don't you, Eric? It's just wonder. It's just wonder. 14 now 15. Now to go to $1,500. I'm at 14 now 15. 14 go 15. 14 it is now to bid 15. 15 now 16. 15 goes 1600. And he wrote on it. He wrote on it. Hey, man, this is my training kit. 1500 now 16. What do you think it's 1600? 15 out of it 16. Anybody beyond that? I'm at 15 now $1,600. 15 goes 16. They were so involved. They were so interested in the geology of the moon. They actually brought a geology PhD. It was one of the moonwalkers, right? That was Harrison Schmitt. He went to Harvard and was a geologist. You want to go to the moon? You're going. 1500 now 16. 15 now to go to 16. 15 goes 1600. 15 yes. Anybody at 16? 1500 now 1600. It is selling then at 1500. Goes to 7110. Yeah, I think a lot of kids are involved. You know, they hunt for rocks. I remember my son, we got him one year a metal detector. You know the metal detectors, right? Santa brought that one year. We're out on the beach for 2 hours. 2 hours. And he finds a dime. He finds a dime and a penny. And at the end of the day, he goes, 11 cents. Not bad. I'm like, sunburn. I'm like, yep, way to go. Nice job. Here we go. But again, that's the wonderment of it all. And I think that's what when we look up at the moon, I think we can't help people calling out, oh, look at the full, did you see the full moon tonight? That's it. That's where this was. Anyway, Apollo 16 technical air-to-ground voice transcription, dated April 72. There it is from Charlie Duke. What are we going to have on it?
500.
And by the way, this is like 5 inches thick. So you can thumb through and see the entire communication of the Apollo 16. I mean, really, really great stuff. What a great wonderment. I think a really nice coffee table. You could make it, you could probably get it nicely bound, make it real cool coffee table book. Anyway, we're at $500 with Lauren. Now to go to 5.5. Now to bid 550. 550 bid 6 there, 6 now 650. 600 now 6.5. 600 go 650. 600 now 6.5. I'm at 600 now 650. 600 give me 650. 700 bid 750. 700 now 7.5. 700 now 750. 700 bid 750. And of course, this comes in the technical style of a NASA document, but I'm quite sure our guys here could direct you to a place that would probably put a nice leather-bound thing, put it up really a nice display. 700 now, 750. 700, give me the 750. I'm at 700 now, or at least our book folks could. 700 now, 750. 700 and a half. What do you think? Anybody else? The Apollo 16 mission, the next several pages identify the abbreviations. Oh, look at this, the voices, all this stuff from my personal collection, Charles Duke. There it is, Apollo 16, lunar module pilot. 750 now 8. Now to go to $800. I frankly like the little provenance signature that's on it. I think that's really cool. 750 now 8. 750 now 800. Right there it is on page 1. I'm at 750 now $800. Now to bid 8. 750. Anybody at 8? I think more. Anybody beyond that? 750 now to go to 800. The whole transcript about 4 inches thick. This is a phone book. Brad, is that correct? and a phone book, in case you don't know what that is, Lauren. Do you know what that is, Justin, a phone book? Really? Okay. $750 now to go to 8. Now to go to $800. Anybody at 8? $750 now, 800. $750, yes. Anybody there at 800? $750 it is. It goes to Internet Buyer. Thank you. Really cool. The Air Force astronaut wings. Regular Air Force wings just have a shield, but the astronaut wings have a star going through that little hoop there. So pretty cool. Not everyone has them, very few, but this is issued to Charlie Duke. And those are the command wings, right? The senior pilot wings just have the star, but the command pilot has the star and the wreath. Let's do it. $775. Now to go to 8. Now to go to $800. Now to go to 8. $775. Now to bid $800. Anybody at 8? $775. Now to go to $800. And again, Charlie Duke stuff right here. Anybody else? This is a plaque. Pretty cool. $775. Now 8. Anybody there at $800? I'm at $775. Now to go to 8. Fair warning, folks. Anybody there beyond $775? Should be. Pretty cool thing here. Charlie Duke, his astronaut wing plaque. I think that's great. One of the 12 humans. Anybody else? This is what he had in his office. I'm at $775. Now to go to $800. Now to go to 8. We'll do it at $775. Pretty cool. Here, who gets that? Here we go. All right, my Texans, my fellow Texans. We're going to go to Apollo 12 now, a couple years back. Apollo 12 lunar module flown, largest size Texas flag. This went to the moon. Boink, right here. This was there. You look up, this flag was there. Largest size Texas flag. Here it is. This was by Conrad, Dick Gordon, and Alan Bean. Man, that flight. What are we going to have? Yeah, now 7,000 now 75, 7,000 go 7,500. I'm at $7,000 now 75. Who's there at 75? 7,000 goes $7,500. Fair warning. Anybody else? I'm at 7,000. Largest one. 75 now 8,000. They made little one. This one's a big one. That's what makes this rare. 8,000 now 85. I'm at 8,000 now $8,500. 8,000 go 85. 8,000 yes. Who's at 8,500? 85 now to go to 9. Now to bid 9,000. I'm at 85 now to go to 9 grand. Who's there at 9,000? I'm at 85 now to go to 9. 85 yes go 9,000. What do you think at 9? 70. Sure 87.50. I think too early to cut on this. I really do. Not only that, it's ready to go. It's framed, ready to go. I'm at 87.50 now, bid 9. 9,000 now 95. Now to go to 9,500. 9,000 bid the 9.5. 9,000 go to $9,500. 95 now bid 10. Now to go to 10,000. I'm at 97.50 now to go to 95 now to go. There's the 10 now 11,000. Again, not writing anything. No pen is in my hand at this point. I'm at 10 now 11,000. 10 bid $11,000. I'm at 10 now to go to 11,000. 10 go to $11,000. Went to the moon. Look up. This flag. 11,000 now bid 12. Hey, I'm standing in Texas. I'm looking at the moon and I'm holding the flag. All cool. 12,000, 13, now 14,000. Now to go to 14, 13.5, now 14 grand. Now to 14, now 15. Now to bid 15, 14 go to 15,000. I'm at 14 go 15. I still think this is a point click bid. 15, now 16,000. 16, 17,000. Now to go to 17. Again, I still think this is point click bid click bid click. 16,000 now 17. 16 goes 17,000. Largest one. 17, 18,000, 18, 19,000. Now to bid 19. Now to go to 19. I'm at 18. Now to bid 19,000. Heritage Live. Let's get the $19,000 bid in there. Your name's not on the leaderboard, but it could be. I'm at 18. 18,000 now 19. What do you say at 19,000? 18 now to go to 19. 19 now to bid 20. Now to go to 20. There's 20. Now 22,000. I'm at 20 now to bid 22. 20,000 now 22,000. 20,000 here. Now to go to 22. I'm at 20,000 now 22,000. 20,000 now 22. $20,000. Now to go to $22,000. What a great item to have in your office. Maybe you practice law in the state of Texas. Maybe you're in the legislature in the state of Texas. Maybe you have a finance business. What a great item as someone walks into your office. Says, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, that went to the moon, Apollo 12. I'm at 20,000 now to go to 22. 20,000 now, $22,000. Anybody else? 20,000. Fair warning. Anybody else beyond the 20, maybe 21, giving you a chance to use that cut bid. Anyone else then? You're going to not use your cut? I got my cut. Should I use it? Yes. Anybody now beyond 20,000? Then we'll sell it at $20,000 goes to 111. Outstanding. Great acquisition. Good for you. All right. This is the Apollo 12 lunar module flown tie tack, but I'm going to call it a lapel pin. Not a lot of people wear tie tack, so I'm going to call it a lapel pin. What do we have on the lapel pin? 24, now 20, 25, now 26. Now to go to 26, 25, now 2,600. 25, now 26. I wear a tie because we're up here, but not a lot of guys wear ties anymore, right? But they do wear the lapel pins, right? Yeah, so 2,800 now to go to 3. Now to go to 3,000. 28 now to go to 3. What do you think of $3,000? Now to go to 3. 28 bid 3 grand. Anybody at 3,000? 3,000, 32, now 34. Now to go to 34. 32 now 34. See, yeah, you were thinking, I don't wear a lot of ties, but when I said lapel pin, now you're like, maybe I would like it. 34 now 36. 34 now 3600. You know what? This went to the moon. So when you're at your next meeting, someone goes, what is that? Oh, that's the lunar module. It went to the moon on Apollo 12. Oh, you mean it's like a memento? Not really. It actually went to the moon. You got to be kidding me. I'm at 34 now 36. Conversation starter. 34 now 36. How'd you get into that? That's a long story. 36 now 38. Now to go to 3,800. 36 now 38. Now to bid $3,800. Anybody else? 38. 36 bid 3,800. 36. I love things that you can actually collect and wear and display. We have several categories like that. We have jewelry, handbags is like this. This could be certainly like it. 36 now 38. 36. That's where you're showing your collection off. I'm at 36 now 3,800. Now to go to 38. What do you think? Lunar module flown. Anybody else? Alan Bean. There he is. Boom, boom, boom. That's him walking on the moon. Anybody else? 36 now 38. 3,600 now 3,800. Fair warning at 36. Heritage Live. Gosh, I hate to see you miss it over $200. Anybody want to go to 38? Then we'll do it at 36. Who gets to wear it? 112. 112. Outstanding. Here we go. Apollo 12 flown American flag. Limited edition on this. The flag, of course, isn't, but the limited edition 950 over 1,000 crew sign Conrad Gordon Bean, the fantasy print. That's limited. The flag ain't limited edition. That went to the moon, folks. But if we call it, Alan Bean was quite the artist, wasn't he? And he actually did this piece. Super great stuff here. What do we have on it? Yeah, going a lot more. 26, 28. Let's just get it going, save some time. 28 now to go to 3, 28 now to go to 3,000. I'm at 28 now to go to 3, now to bid $3,000. Basically, we're giving you the Apollo 12 flag, and we're giving you the print for free, basically, all right? 3,000, 32, now 34, now to go to 30, which is super cool because it's all signed. But I mean, the flag, that went to the moon. I'm at 32 now 34. 32 now $3,400. 32 it is. 34, 35, 35 now 36. So on a cut bid right now. It ain't gonna last. I don't think so. How about 36? 36 now bid 38. 36 now 3,800. 36 now 38. Now 3,800. 36 bid 38. 36 now 3,800. Anybody else? I'm at 36 now 38. 3,600 bid to 38. Anybody else then? Fair warning at 3,600. Heritage Live, I think more. I really do. This flag went to the moon on Apollo 12. You get the 3 astronaut signatures. Really great stuff here. I'm at 36 now 38. 36 now $3,800. Fair warning. We had Dick Gordon at one of our, God rest his soul, we had him at one of our receptions. What a funny dude he is. 36, or he was certainly. 36, 38, now to go to 4. Now to go to 4,000. You want to meet a guy full of personality? That's the guy. 38 now to go to $4,000. Now to go to 4,000. Anybody else? 38 now to go to 4,000. 30. I got glad I had a chance to chat it up with him when he was living. 38 now to go to 4,000. Now to go to 4. 38 now bid 4,000. Anybody else? Apollo 12. 4,000 now 42. These flags are so great. I'm at 4,000. Go 42. Go $4,200. I'm at 4,000 now 4,200. Now to bid 42. 4,000 now $4,200. Anybody else? $4,000. Heritage Live. What do you think? I'm at $4,000 now to go to 42, 4,000 now, 4,200. Anybody else at 42? Again, this is from the estate of moonwalker and artist Alan Bean. This is what he kept. This is all the stuff at the end of his life. This is the stuff that he kept. This is one of them. Now it's yours. I'm at $4,000 now to go to 42. Anybody else? Anybody else? Fair warning. Then we'll do it at $4,000. Who wins? 7105. Repeat. All right, we'll get to the men's accessories, Apollo 12, or women's, I guess. Apollo 12 lunar module flown, flown charm. So the charm was flown, and then they put it on a tie clasp. But you could easily put that right here. Right? You could do it on a lapel, whatever you want. I'm at lot 22. What do we have? 1900. Yeah, 19. Going for more. This flew to the moon. I'm at 1900 now 12. The charm went to the moon. Of course, the tie bar was added a little later, but no matter. This is the charm that went to the moon. I'm at 1900 now to go to 2. Now to go to 2. Remember, when I say went to the moon, bam, didn't go around, went on it. 1900 now to go to 2. Now to go to 2000, 19 now to go to 2. Fair warning, 1900. Anybody else? 2000, we're off and running. Now 2. Now to go to 22. Now 2000, now $2,200. I'm at $2,000 now 22. 2000 bid 2200. 2000. Let's go $2,200. I'm at $2,000 now to go to 22. Anybody else? Fair warning. Heritage Live, what do you say now? I'm at 2000 now 22. $2,000. Fair warning then at 2. Heritage Live, I know a little bit more. What do you think at 21? You still have your cut bid. Take it out of your pocket. Throw it at your computer. There's 22 all in. That's an all in bid. Let's go 24. 24. Or maybe you're thinking you were just outbid. Took a little while. Maybe you're thinking, gosh, now I am going to use my cut. I want this. Anybody beyond the 22 at 23? Maybe you're thinking that. What do you think? Heritage Live, what do you say? You want to go to 23? One more bid. Do I pick my pen up? I do. 2,200, and we'll send that to 113. Another new bidder, another new winning bidder here in a Heritage lot, and we're only on lot 22. Alan Bean here, ex-Alan Bean, the Apollo 12 lunar module flown sterling silver SNAP 27 RTG tie-tack. Again, or lapel pin. Let's do it. 1,500. 15 now 16. 15 goes 1,600. 15 now to go to 16. I'm at 1,500 now, 1,600. What do you think of 16? 15 right here. Justin's waiting for you. Heritage Live, send that bid up into space. Anybody else? I'm at 1,500 now, 16. You'll catch it, won't you, Justin? He says he said yes, he will. I'm at 15 now, bid 16. 1,500 now, 16. Anybody else? Then let's do it at 1,500. Goes to Internet Buyer. Fantastic. We'll stay with Alan Bean. We'll stay with Apollo 12. We'll stay with the flown space treaty. Pretty popular on these space treaties. Not all of them have been flown, though. This one has. What do we have? 13, now 14. 14, now 15. 1,500 now bid 16. 15 goes 1,600. 16, 17. You got anything for me? Lauren says, no, not white. 17, but Justin, you're playing. I'm at 17, now 18. He says 18 sounds better, now 19. I'm at 1,900 now to bid 2. What do you think of $2,000? 2,000, come on, 22. Let's do 2,200. 22, Justin's got the money from you, Heritage Live. Thank you. Bid 24. 24 it is. All these space bids. That's what these are. These are not only bids for space stuff, they're space bids coming on our Heritage Live platform. 23,000, now 32. Now $3,200. I'm at $3,000. 32, now 34. Now 34, 36. What do you think? 34, now 3,600. 34, now 36. 34. How about 35? Heritage Live, 36. They're all in. 36, now 38. 38, there it is. The Treaty on Principle governing the activities of states in the exploration and use of outer space. 4,000, now 42. Now $4,200. 4,000, now 42. Sure, you're laughing now. 4,000, now 42. 42, now 4,400. 44, now 46. 44, now 4,600. There it is. 46, now 4,800. Now to 48. Now to go to 5. Now to go to 5,000. There it is. 5, now 5,500. I'm at 5,055, now bid 6. Again, we've seen space treaties, but this one actually flown to the moon. And a lunar module flown. 6,000, now 65. 6,000 goes $6,500. 6,000 goes 65. 6,000 now $6,500. Anybody? 65's good. 7's better. Let's do 7. Anybody else? Why not? Let's go $7,000 now. Let's go to 7,000. 67.50 now. There's 7 now. 75 now. $7,500. I'm at 7,000 now. 75. 75. How about 8? How about 8,000? Heritage Live. There it is. 8,000. You're telling me what to do. 8,000 now. 85. All I do is write stuff down. I'm at 8,000. 85 now to go to 9. Now to go to 9,000. 9,000. How about 10? How about 95? Anybody there at 95? I know that's coming because I know 10 is. I know 10's coming. 95 now to bid 10. Now to go to, there's the 10. Now 11,000. I'm at 10,000 now. $11,000. 10 now 11. 11,000 bid to 12. Now to go to 12. You're over there, Lauren. You're okay over here? All right, she's good. 11,000 now 12. 11,000 now 12. 11,000 bid to 12,000. What do you think at 12? Justin's thinking, what happened? I'm at 11,000 now 12. A virtual meteor shower of bids. I'm at 11,000 now 12. Anybody there at 12,000? It's gonna, all those jokes are coming. 12,000 now 13. Now 13,000. I'm at 12,000 now 13. Now 13,000. 12 it is, bid 13,000. Anybody there at 13? I'm at 12,000. Heritage Live, what do you think? A little bit more, maybe a teeny bit more. I'm at 12,000 now 13,000. 12 yes. Anybody at $13,000? 12 yes. Anybody at 13? 12.5 maybe. Anybody at 12 and a half? I'm at 12,000 now 12 and a half. I don't know. If you have not tossed me your cut bid, maybe this is the time. I'm at 12,000. Maybe I'll go 12.5. I'll do that. Anybody want to go 12.5 and say that? I'm at 12,000. Fair warning. Picking up my pen for the treaty. Anybody else? A little more bidding? Fair warning there at 12,000. Then we'll wrap it up. 12,000. Who do we send it to? 112. Repeat buyer. Pretty cool. Apollo 12, cruise sign type 1. Bishop cover. That's where it says the Yankee Clipper. You see that? And the Navy wings on there. That's a little bit different. We'll see a little bit different here. Apollo 12 was all Navy, but Apollo 15 all Air Force. See, we're not going to go early. We're going to go late, make sure everything works. Here we go. This is lot 25, but I love this. This is a really rare cover, actually. The Bishop cover with the wings, the Navy wings, and, of course, the Yankee Clipper insignia. What do we have on it?
4,600.
Yeah, 46. You guys, you know what you're doing now. You're right. 46 now 48. 48. 46 now 48. You know this is a rare cover. If you're a cover collector, this one does not pop up that much. I'm at 46 now 4,800. Now to go to 48. 46 now 48. All the signatures are really nice. It looked like Charles Conrad loop goes a little bit into the Intrepid word, but all of them are pretty well separated. I don't I don't think any of them touch at all. So that's really nice. If you're an autograph collector, you know that's important. I'm at 46 now, 48. Now to go to 4800, 46 now, 48. And again, a rare variety of the Apollo 12 cover. Anybody else beyond the 46? All right, we'll do it at $4,600, and that goes to Internet Buyer. All right, the Apollo, I believe, yeah, this is, I'm sorry, I marked this accidentally. This is lot 26, the Apollo 12 Crew Sign Type 2 cover. Again, great signatures here. Look like Dick Gordon goes a little bit into the insignia. What do we have on it? 28, now 3, now 3,000, now to bid 3. Now to go to $3,000. Anybody at 3? Don't you love that postmark? I mean, it's just a mark in time. I mean, somebody at the post went, there you go. It's all 2,800 now, 3,000. Now to go to 3. 2,800 now, 3,000. 2,800 now to go to $3,000. Anybody at 3? Years ago, when you submitted your taxes via an envelope, they would do that for you, Lauren. They would stamp it, and then they'd know the IRS knew that you sent it on time. That's how they used to do stuff. 28 now, 3. Anybody at 3,000 now to go to 3? Anybody at $3,000? 3,000, thanks. 32 now, 34. Now to bid $3,400. I'm at 32 now, 34. 32 now to go to $3,400. I'm at 32. 32, yes, go $3,400. 32, yes, bid 34. Anybody else? 32 now, 3,400. Fair warning. Fair warning. 32 now, $3,400. Anybody else? Anybody else now? 32 bid 4. We're at 3,200 for the cover. We'll do it at 3,200. Internet Buyer. Now, you guys, Michael, if I said, what is SASE, you would know what that, don't say it, you would know what that means, right? You would know. Do you know what that means? SASE? If someone says, send $5 and an SASE, what would it be? Yeah, self-addressed stamped envelope. See, Lauren's like, I don't know. Anyway, aging ourselves. I have no idea there. Personal data file? Personal, what is it? Portable data file? How about ATM?
Automatic teller machine.
Automated. Not automatic, automated. I can't do it. I can't give you credit on Jeopardy. You'd be out. Sorry, next lot. Here we go, lot 27, Skylab. Let's get that. Mission Commander Alan Bean on that one too. Look at this. Alan Bean's flown. He wasn't on it, but anyway, Alan Bean's flown music cassette. This is mixtape. That's another thing you guys know nothing about. What are we going to have for the mixtape? Lot 27. 900 now, 950, 1,000. Eric, you know what it is because you're a purist. Yes, you do. 950. Remember when you really like someone, you made them a mixtape. 950 go 1,000. Hey, I made you a mixtape. 950 go $1,000. Anybody 1,000? 950 go 1,000. 950. You walk down the lane of nostalgia here at Heritage all the time. 950 go $1,000. Anybody 1,000? 950 go 1,000. Fair warning at 950. Fair warning on Alan Beans. There it is, flown. Music cassette tape and frame display. There it is. But the big thing here, of course, is the Crew Sign beta cloth. So that's really nice. So you get a couple of things here. I'm at 950 go 1,000, 950 go $1,000, 950 it is. That's cool. Who gets that? 114, new bidder. Thank you very much. All right, love these. The Silver Robins medallions. This is from Skylab 3, lot 28. 480 now, 5. Need the $500. A lot of people collect these as a group. They go from mission to mission variety. There are some sub-varieties, of course. 480 now to go to 5. 480 now to go to 500. 480, anybody at 5. Fair warning at 480 now to go to 500. 480, got to have the 5 if you want to add this to your collection. All right, we'll hold on to this 480. Now, we talked about items still available. This is going on our website like right now. Right now, you could say, all right, I would buy this at 5. That you could go buy. Here we go, lot 29, the Skylab Unflown Silver Robins medallion. There it is. Let's do it. 500 now, 5.5. 500, give me the 550. I've got the 5 on this one. Now to go to 550. Anybody else? Skylab 2 on this one, which was SL3 for some strange reason. Anyway, 500 now, 5.5. 500 bid 5, 5.25. 550 over here with Lauren. Now to go to 6. Now to go to $600. Anybody? 550 now, 6. Now to go to 600. 550 bid 6. 5.5 now to bid 6. What do you think? Anybody there at 600? 550 is the 600. 650 over here now 7. I'm at 650 go 7. 650 now bid 700. 650 now 7. 650 bid $700. Anyone else? I'm at 650 now 7. 650 now $700. 650 bid 7. Fair warning there at $700. 650 it is. Heritage Live. One more call. What do you say? Anybody at 7? Then we'll do it at $650. Goes to Internet Buyer. Thank you. Pretty cool. The Alan Bean personally owned and worn Camp David jacket. So if you are going to vacation or spend the weekend in Camp David with the president, you'd want a cool jacket, right? Yeah, you would. I mean, you want to look right? I mean, I think so. When you walk up that driveway, you want to have the jacket say, Mr. President, or Mr. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Here we go. What do we have on it?
575.
Now to go to 6. Now 600, 650, now 650, now to go to 7. 650 now, 700, 7 now, 750 now, 8, 750 now to go to 800, 750 bid 8. Anybody there at 800, 750 now to go to 8, 750 bid 8. Looks like a lot like a presidential flight jacket, doesn't it? 750 now, 8, 750 now to go to $800. I'm at 750 now to bid 8. What do you think at 800? 750 it is. Anybody there? Anybody else? I'm at $750. Anyone now at 800? Fair warning at 775. There's the 8 now to go to 850, 800 now to go to 8.5. I'm at 800 now to bid 850, 800 now 8.5. I'm at $800. Fair warning at 8. Heritage Live, what do you think at 850? $800 now to bid a half. What do you say at 850? $800 is the number. Anybody else? Anyone else then? $800 for the really cool. This was owned and worn by a guy who walked on the moon. I'm at 800 now to go to 850. 800 bid the 50. Anybody else? $800. Fair warning. Fair warning at 8. Gosh, that's just awesome. $800. Who gets it? Internet buyer. All right, let's go back a couple of years. We'll go back to the German rocketry, right? Those are a lot of that German rocketry is why we could build these monster rockets, right? Have you ever seen a Saturn V displayed? It's a behemoth. Anyway, it's amazing to see. This is where it all started. The German V1 and V2 rocket-related felt post cover lettered postcards collection, 270 items. Let's do it. 34, now 35. Now to go to $3,500. I'm at 34, now 35. And again, you've got to know this. Felt post refers to the German military mail system during World War II. So, I mean, they were working on stuff, big-time stuff. It's a good thing it didn't happen. 34, now 35. It did later in the peacetime world for our Apollo and our Gemini programs and our Mercury. But anyway, 34, now 35. 34, now 35. We'll do it at $3,400, and we'll hold on to that. That'll stay in the Heritage Mail system. World War II, German and Allied propaganda leaflets as delivered by rockets and bombs. Look at that. Hey, man, give up. This is really cool. I love this. Look at this. This is what they wrote. Why can this bunch laugh? They're safe and sound in a POW camp. This is what they would drop on troops. Get off the damn border. There are two kinds of men on the frontier, those who are dead and those who are about to die. Can you imagine reading that as a soldier in World War II? Woo! Wow. Anyway, it got into people's heads a lot. That was the intent. What do we have?
1,200.
Now 13. Now 1,300. Hey, if you're a World War II buff, good heavens, how could you not get this? I'm at 1,200 now. Now to go to 1,250. We put it in the space sale. This could easily be in a historic sale. Easily, a lot of these items can move around. There's some overlap in several of our divisions. This could be somewhere else. We have it in space for you, but I'm at 1,200 now to go to 12.5. 1,200 go 1,250. Anybody else? All right, we'll do it at $1,200. We'll hold on to that. All right, folks, this is a big item. This is, in fact, lot 53, the Soviet so-called K. We've had the K2, but we've never had the K. This is the earliest version of the spacesuit we've ever had. These just don't come up very much. And again, this is the earliest one. Ladies and gentlemen, a big item in our sale, lot 33, Lauren. $14,000, now $15,000. Now to go to 15, there's 15, now 16,000. I'm at 15, now bid 16. I'm at 15,000, now to bid 16,000. And again, this is the so-called K. This is the earliest version we've had. Never this early. I'm at 15, now 16,000. 15 now to go to 16,000. Remember, the Soviets launched Sputnik. We didn't even start the Mercury program for a year later or something. We were like, what are we going to do? I'm at 15, now 16. The Soviets were working on this a long time. 15.5, now 16,000. Now to go to 16,000. I'm at 15.5, now bid 16. 15.5, now to bid 16. What do you think? Heritage Live at 15.5. We've opened the item at the min bid. We've advanced it a teeny bit. 16,000, sure, now 17,000. Now to go to 17. I'm at 16, now bid $17,000. What do you say at 17? 16, now 17. Heritage Live, what are you thinking? What are you thinking now? Pretty cool. You're the only person on your block with a Soviet spacesuit. I pretty much guarantee that. You know what? I am going to guarantee it. Yeah, I'm guaranteeing it. 16,000, now 17,000. 16 goes 17. 16,000, now 17. Anybody else? Fair warning at 16,000. Does it deserve more? Does it deserve your bid? I think it does. Heritage Live, what do you say? I'm at 16,000. Maybe you didn't use your cut. You've come all this way. What's a cut bid at this level? It's nothing. I'm at 16, now to go to 16.5. Or 17. Anyone else? I'm still only advancing $1,000 at this point. 16 now to go to 17. We'll do it at 16,000. 7115. A friend of mine flew the U-2 spy plane, and he came over to me, and he had it in a suitcase. He goes, hey, I want to show you something. So I'm like, oh, what could it be? It's a spacesuit. So he had a spacesuit. So I put it on. I'm wearing it through my neighborhood. You know? Yeah, anyway. I don't know if he ever flew in it again. Probably ruined the feet. But I wore it. Yeah. Pretty cool. I think I rang like 4 doorbells until people called and the police showed up. Anyway, lot 34 on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, lot 34, this is the Soviet high altitude jet pilot helmet. So again, this is comes with a suit as well. Comes with coveralls, I believe. The helmet is really where it's at on this, but it does come with something else. Pretty cool, lot 34. 600 now, 650. 600, give me the half. What do you say at 650? Again, the Soviet high altitude helmet, there it is. Doesn't look like as ergonomically working as you'd like for the US helmets, right? I mean, it's just kind of so no peripheral vision on it. 600 now, 650. 600 goes 6.5. What do you think at 650? I'm a 600 bid the 50. 600 now, 6.5. What do you say? Anybody? 6.25. 650 over here with Lauren. Now to go to 7. Now to go to 700. I'm at 650 bid 7. Anybody else? I'm at 650 now, $700. Who's there beyond that? 650 now, 7. What do you say? Anybody else then? 650 bid 7. Heritage Live. A little bit more from you. Anyone else then? 650 for the Soviet helmet and the coveralls. Anyone else? We'll do it at 650. There it is, internet. Dr. Werner von Braun, of course, he was the spearhead, the director, if you will, the vintage Army Ballistic Missile Agency Jupiter-C Explorer model. Okay, so these were made to be missiles. They were made to be weapons, and then they kind of said, hey, we could put satellites and maybe even a person on one of these things. So anyway, an earlier sale, anyway, we'll get into that in a minute. But anyway, vintage Army Ballistic Missile Agency, Jupiter-C, and Explorer model. Let's do it. 2,000. Now 22. Now $2,200. Now this exact piece was offered by another auction company years ago. They claimed that it was in fact belonging to Dr. Werner von Braun. Now we can't say that, but they did back then. Who knows? That Providence lost the time, but they claimed it as well. They claimed it. We're just offering it as FYI. I'm at 24 now, 24, 26, 28, now 3,000, now 3. Now to go to 3,000, I'm at 28, now to bid 3. Now to go to $3,000, 28 now 3. Anybody there at 3,000, 28 now $3,000. Fair warning, I'm at 2,800 now to go to 3. What do you say at $3,000, 3,000, 32, now 34, now 3,400, 32 bid 4s. Who's at $3,400? 32, yes, go 34. 32 bid the 4s. What do you say at 3,400? 34 it is. 36 over here with Lauren, now 38. Now to bid 38, I'm at 3,600, now 38. 36 bid the 38. 36 now 38. Got to fix my stage. 36 now 38. 36 it is. Heritage Live, what do you think of 3,800? 36 bid 3,800. Anybody else? 36 it is for the rocket. Pretty cool. Vintage Army Ballistic Missile Agency Jupiter-C Explorer model. This is it. This is the first U.S. launched satellite. I went off on one of these, developed by the Army for the ballistic missiles. So pretty cool on this. And of course, this the Jupiter-C was modified to accommodate the necessary payload for the Explorer satellite. So really, really cool stuff. 36 now 38. Great history. Anyone else? We'll do it at 3,600. Internet. Boy, look at that photo. That is one big rocket. First American spacecraft to escape Earth's gravity. Look at that. Back in 1959, Werner von Braun signed Juno 2 Pioneer 4 launch vehicle photo, and he wrote some comments in it. How cool is that? Lot 36. 1,200, now 13, now 1,300. I mean, Dr. Werner von Braun, really the father of, I guess should say, I don't want to say rocketry, but I would say the modern rocketry, building these monster rockets. He was certainly the head of that. 1,200 now 13. 12 go 1,300. 12 it is now to go to 13. 12 it is bid 1,300. 12 yes. Anybody at $1,300? The photo. You talk about space history. This is space DNA right here. This is early stuff. I'm at 1,200 now 13. 1,200 now 1,300. Fair warning at 12. Anybody else? We'll do it at $1,200, and that goes to internet buyer. All right. Words of great wisdom. I like this to a high school student just 4 days after Alan Shepard's flight. All right, everyone's looking for inspiration. You got to read this letter. Terrific stuff. Today, we are living in a world that is fairly leapfrogging ahead in scientific and technological areas. They were saying back then, think about what we're doing now. Just incredible how fast technology, what does it double? What do they say? Technology doubles every couple of years. I forget the exact thing, but you know what I'm talking about. Lot 37. What are we going to have on this? 650. 650. Go 7. Now to go 700. That's prior 7. Now 750. Prior 7. Now to go to 7.5. Prior 7. Now 750. Werner von Braun typed letter. This is when celebrities and famous people would write. You could write them, and they would write you back. You know, and put it in an envelope. Justin. Here, 750 now 8. Now to go to $800. I'm at 750 now 8. 750 now to bid 800. I'm at 750 bid 8. 775 now to go to 800. Now to go to 8. I'm at 775. Deserves more. Let's get it going. I'm at 775 now to go to 8. What do you think at 8? 775 now to go to 800. I'm at 775. You talk about history here. Great stuff here, motivating a young person about space travel, about it all, about technology, where they are. You talk about an insightful letter. I mean, to take the time to do that, 800 now, 850. 800 go 850. I'm at 800 now to go to half. What do you think at a half? 800 bid at 50. Anybody there? 850. Thanks. Now to go to 9. Now to go to 900. I'm at 850 now. Bid 9. 850 go 900. Who's there beyond that? I'm at 850 now. 9. Heritage Live. What do you think? I'm at 850 now. 900. 850. Heritage Live. I got to move on. You need to move on. 900 now. 950. 900 go 9.5. 900 bid the 50. 900. Yes. Now to go to a half. Come on, a little bit more. There's the 950 now. 1,000. Now $1,000. You know, I've seen letters like that, not exactly, but letters from scientists to young people. Hey, keep working hard, inspiring. That stuff is terrific. I love that. 975. This is one of them. $1,000. Now 1,100. 1,000 now 11. 1,000 bid $1,100. I'm at 1,000 bid 11. What do you think at $1,100? 1,000. Yes, give me the 11. Heritage Live. What do you say? $1,100. Thousands in the bank. I've got 1,000 done. That's going to be old news when you bid 11. It's going to be old news. Give me 11. There's the 11. Now 12. Let's see if that's going to be old news, and I think it will. Stuff like this is terrific. I'm at 11 now, bid 12. 11 now, $1,200. I'm at 11 now to bid 12. Heritage Live, what do you think at 1,200? 11 now to 12. Anybody else? 11 now to 12. Come on, 1,200. Come on, 12. Fair warning at 11. Fair warning at 1,100. Anybody else? Then we'll do it at 1,100. 7116. 7116. What a great letter. You know, you think about if you're in the business of maybe you're a counselor, maybe you're working in the school, what a great letter to have framed, you know, in your office and say, look at this. I think that's great stuff. Anyway, lot 38, Werner von Braun signed book, Space Frontier. This is the, and it's Carr's letter of authenticity from Steve Zarelli. That is, again, the gold standard, right? That's the gold standard of authentication. What do we have on it? 8.25. 8.25. Now 850. Now I'm at 8.25. Now to go to 850. Now to bid 850. I'm at 825. 825. 850 it is. There's the 9. Now 950. 900 go the half. I'm at 900. Give me 950. 900 go the half. What do you think at 950? 900 now to half. 950,000. There's 1,000. 1,100 bid 12. 1,100 now 1,200. I'm at 11 bid 12. 11 it is now to bid 12. What do you think? Heritage Live, talk to me beyond that. I'm at 11 now 1,200. 11 yes now 12. What do you think? Heritage Live. 1,200 good. 13 might make it better. You got 13 for me? I'm at 1,200 now 13. 1,200 yes. Anybody with a bigger yes at 1,300? Werner von Braun signed book Space Frontier. Good heavens. I mean, this is one of the guys really instrumental in the whole thing. 13 now 1,400. 13 now to go to 14. 14, how about 15? 14 go 15. 14 go 1,500. I'm at 14 now 15. There's 15. Now bid 16. 15 yes go 16. 15 yes go 1,600. 15. Anybody else? 1,500 now 16. 16 17. 16 yes go 1,700. 16 fair. 1,650. A little bit more. I know it's going bigger. Let's go 17. I'm at 1,650 now. 17. How about 18? How about 1,800? See, I knew you'd get home. I knew. 1,700 now 18. 17 now 18. 1,700. Fair warning. Heritage Live. What do you think? 1,700 go the 18. There's 18. Bid 19. 1,800. What do you say, Justin? He's got more money. Heritage Live, you got to tell him, though, he can only act on your behalf. Anybody else? I'm at 18 now to go to 19. But he is saying to himself, I don't know why. There's the 19 now. He's probably saying, where's the 2? Heritage Live, that's what I'm saying. Anybody else? Where's the 2,000? I'm at 19 now to go to $2,000. Now to go to 2. 1,900 now 2. 1,900. Fair warning. 1,900 now 2,000. Anybody else? 1,900. Yes. Anybody else now? The 2,000. Werner von Braun signed book. Good heavens. 19. What a great autograph. Good heavens. That is a fantastic signature as well. Anybody else? 1,900 now to bid 2,000. And we'll sell it at 1,900. That's a wonderful item. Who gets it? 7117. Outstanding. All right, let's get to the Mercury 7, lot 39, the Mercury 7 astronauts, all early group photos, some of the business suit photos. There's John Glenn in his bow tie, right? There he is. Wore that throughout his career. Signed by all to Alphonse Kohler, their barber. Hey, man, y'all need, that's why I have a short haircut. I normally wear my hair down here, but for this sale, I got it the 60s look. Anyway, this is lot 39 here. Really, really cool. Alphonse Kohler was a men's barber located near Langley Field in Virginia, where these guys worked. Anyway, look at this. You get Scott Carpenter, John Glenn, Deke Slayton, Gordon Cooper, Alan Shepard, Wally Schirra. There they are. What do we have on it?
5,000.
Now 55. Now to go to $5,500. 5,000 go 55. 5,000 now to $5,500. Anybody else? I'm at $5,000 now to go to 5,500. 5,000 now 55. Heritage Live. What do you think? Anybody else? I mean, what a great memento. The Mercury 7. I mean, the subject matter aside, look at these. You got great photos of guys coming out of airplanes in their spacesuits in the air, in the spacecraft. Here's one in the water. Guy doing some water training. I'm at 5,000 now, 55. Now to bid $5,500. 5,000 go to 55. Anybody else? Fair warning at $5,000. And we'll do it at 5,000, and it goes to Internet buyer. All right, folks, Mercury 7 will stay there. The Mercury 7 signed, uninscribed book, so you get all of them. Look at that, the astronauts, the great stuff here. So you can pretend that they made this out to you, all right? So it doesn't say to Joe Smith. This is just the signatures, pretty cool. The astronauts, let's do it. 3,000. Anybody else now? This is a one-stop shopping for the Merc 7. I'm at 32 now for the autographs. I'm at 32 now, 34. Now 3,400, 32 bid 34, 34 it is. Now 36, 34 now 3,600, 34, 36. Looks like they had different pens as well. So they probably had to acquire all these. 38, 4,000 now 42, 42 bid 4. Now to go to $4,400, 42 bid the 4s. Anybody else? 42, 44. How about 46? Now 46, 44 now 4,600. Anybody? Fair warning, Heritage Live. I'm at 4,400 now 46. Get the bids in. Get them in on something like this. 45. I mean, shouldn't this be $1,000 an autograph at 7,000? I'm thinking. I'm at 45 now, 46. Never mind the book. 46. How about 48? I'll take a sip while you think about it. 48. Now 5. 4,800 now $5,000. Who's there at 5,000? I'm at 48 now to go to 5. What do you say at 5,000? 49 now 5,000 now 5. I think it should get to that 7,000 mark. 5,000. Give me 55. I'm at 5,000 out of 5.5. 5,000 go to 55. 5,000 out 5,500 Heritage Live. What do you think? Maybe 5,250? Maybe you're thinking, I don't know if I want to go 1,000 each, but maybe you want a little bit more. I'm at 5,000 out 5,250. That would be a cut bid. Anybody else? Really cool book. Great signatures. Great quality signatures too. Really nice. I'm at 5,000 out 55. 55 it is. Bid 6. Now to go to 6,000. I'm at 55 now to go to $6,000. Now to go to 6,000. I'm at 55. What do you think of 6,000? 6,000 is good. 65 is better. Can we do 65? I'm at 6,000 now 65. $6,000 now to go to 6,500. I'm at $6,000 now 65. Anybody else? 6,000. Yes, go to 65. Heritage Live. What do you think? I'm at 6,000 now 6,500. Fair warning. Fair warning at 6,000. Anybody else beyond that? I'm at 6,000 now 6,500. Heritage Live. Talk to me now. I'm at 6,000 now 65. 6,000. Yes. Anybody else? Anyone else then? Look at all these autographs. Fantastic stuff. Fair warning at 6, and we'll sell it at 6,000 goes to 118. I think a new bidder. Thank you. New winning bidder anyway. Let's get to lot 41. The Mercury 7 signed book again by 6. Okay, so only 6 astronauts on this one, but still, we 7 by the astronauts themselves. Let's do it. 1,200 now 13. 1,200 now 13. Anybody else? 12 now $1,300. 12 go 13. Gus Grissom is in there, right? He's one of them. He got in there. 12 now 1,250. Now I need 1,250. I'm at 1,200 now 12.5. Who's at 1,250? Gus Grissom often missing on autographs for obvious reasons, but 12 now 12.5. 12 go 1,250. Anybody else? $1,200. Then we'll do it at 12. We will hold on to that one, okay, for now. Deserves more, so give it your consideration maybe a little bit later in the day, a little bit this weekend. But I think it'll be gone. Lot 42, the Merc 7 individually signed signature cards, so cuttings, if you will. A nice frame display. You got all of them in there. What do you say, Lauren?
$1,007.
$1,007. Thank you. How about $1,100? How about $1,100? I'm at the Merc 7 individually signed signature card. I really like the red, white, and blue kind of the signatures. The matting is really cool. I'm at $1,007. A strategic bid indeed. Anybody now at 1,100? Now to go to 11. I'm at 1,007. 1,007. It is it. We'll do it at 1,007. Takes it too. In a bit. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely huge. We'll help you load it in your truck. This is a large-scale NASA meatball sign removed from the Armstrong Flight Research Center building. This was on the This had to be big enough to where people drove up and said, "Oh yeah, I'm in the right place." So this is it. You think about the weather and everything else, and the astronauts walking in this building and everything. So again, different modeling now, but this was there. So if you have an airplane hangar or something like that, I can't imagine why you wouldn't love to own this. Let's start it out at 39, going more. 39 now, $4,000. Now to go to 4,000. This is 10 feet in diameter. So all you folks who maybe own an airplane, want something like that, how cool would this be? I'm at 3,900 now to go to 4. Now to go to 4,000. 39 now to go to $4,000. This was on the Research Center. Really cool stuff here. I'm at 3,900. Deserves more, I think. Anybody now at 4,000? I'm at 39 now to go to 4. Now to go to $4,000. 39 now 4,000. And I guess is it sheet metal? Is that what it is? It's sheet metal, obviously weathered, which is great. I think that really adds the the cool factor of this. I'm at 3,900 now to go to 4. Now to go to 4,000. It's at 39. Anybody else? We'll do it at 3,900. One of the cooler items in the sale, I think. Who gets it? Internet buyer. All right, folks, this is a big item. This is lot 40. It is literally a big item. I think it is the biggest item in the sale, maybe figuratively and literally. This is the full-scale McDonnell Aircraft Corporation manufactured Friendship 7. Now, I want to point out, this is manufactured by McDonnell Aircraft. Remember McDonnell Douglas? They merged, Douglas Aircraft. Anyway, this is the McDonnell Aircraft Company. This was not made in someone's garage by a crafty person who loves space. This was made by McDonnell Aircraft Corporation, Friendship 7 Mercury spacecraft exhibition model. It's in our warehouse. It's unbelievable. It's presented just as originally fabricated. This example is complete with a detailed instrument panel and a life-size mannequin inside. And now Brad tells me there's actually a little electrical outlet you can plug in, and it illuminates the inside. So it's a cutaway of the cockpit, so you can peek in there. What a great thing. And it's on a trailer, right? It's on a trailer ready to hook up, and you can drive it right out of here. I just think this is great if you're into showing it off at schools. Maybe you have a museum, an air museum might be buying this. We don't know, but it's absolutely fantastic. From the Project Mercury ran from 58 to 63, so not a long time. Here it is, folks, the Mercury 7. We talked about them. Here, we've sold a lot of things. I've often said we could build a spaceship. Well, now we've got one. What are we going to have, Lauren, on lot 44, the full-scale McDonnell Aircraft Corporation of Friendship 7?
48,000.
Now to go to 50,000 now 55. I'm at 50,000 now 55,000. 50,000 now to go to 55. I'm at 50 grand now to go to 55. Again, this also has the tower, which does not come and anytime you see a model replica, whether it be professionally built like this or kind of crafty, never has the tower. This does. I'm at 50,000 now 55. Now to go to $55,000. And it has the trailer, great. I mean, I think this is so cool. You could drive around to elementary schools, at science fair, just so much application. You'd be the coolest person on the block with this for sure. I'm at 50 grand. Now to go to 55. 50,000 now 55,000. Anybody else? I'm at 55 now 60,000. I'm at 55 now to go to 60,000 now 65. We're not joking around here. When we put together a space sale, we mean it. I'm at 60 grand now 65,000. I'm at 60,000 now $65,000. Anybody else? 60,000 now 65. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. Who are you going to inspire? How many people are going to see this during your lifetime of owning this before it transfers to someone else? How many people are going to go, that's what I want to do? I want to do that. 65,000. Now 70,000. 65 now 70,000. 70,000 now 75. I'm at 70,000 now $75,000. I'm at 70 now 75. 70,000 now 75. The only problem is you're going to get a lot of phone calls from every school in America that wants you to come to their science fair. That's the only downside if you call it that. Of course, that's an upside. I'm at 70 grand now 75. 70,000 now 70, and it even includes stairs. Like, so you pull up you don't have to go, how are we going to get up there? There's stairs right there, so it's ready to go. You put chocks in the tires, and it's there. And I promise you, this is going to have the longest line. I'm at 70,000 now 75,000. 70,000 now 75 grand. Anybody else? 70,000, 72.5, the cut bid. I don't know if it's going to last. 75 is up for bid. Now to go to 80,000. I'm at 75 now to go to 80. I'm at 75 now to go to 80,000. I think the beauty of this is the person who you inspire, you likely will never know. You'll likely never know them, and you'll never know you inspired them, but you did. I'm at 75 now to go to 80. 75 now, $80,000. What do you think at 80? 75,000 now, 80,000. Anybody else? I'm at 75 now to go to 80. Is it worth the one more bid at this level? 5 grand. I'm at 75. 5,000. A little bit more. Anything else then? 75,000 now to go to 80,000. 80,000 now to go to 85. I'm at 80,000. What's that? I'm at 85. 85 now to go to 90. 85 now to go to 90,000. I'm at 85 now to bid $90,000. What do you think at 90? And there's our own Nina right there, her little junior astronaut picture right there in it. I'm at 85 now to go to 90,000. Now to bid 90. 85 it is now, $90,000. Heritage Live, what do you think? What are you thinking now? 85 now to go to 90. Again, it's ready to go. Put it on your truck, drive away, and now you're exhibiting this. And it's got the stairs. Everything about it is great, right? And Mercury's spacesuit is in there. That's right, on the mannequin. That's legit right there. So the mannequin is a mannequin, but the Mercury spacesuit's in it. Wait till you see it, and there are pictures online. But look at that intent look. And that is essentially the replica of the entire cockpit of the thing, and it lights up. So it's pretty cool. Some of the instruments are duplicates, but some are real instruments as well. Yeah. So anyway, the whole description's in here. I'm at 85,000 Heritage Live. I've given you some time to think about it. What do you think? You going to be the hottest, most popular person on your block or not? I'm at 85,000 now to go to 90. Anyone else? 85 now to go to 90. You're going to be in every parade too, by the way. 85 now to go to 90,000. Anyone else? 85,000 seems like the number. Then we'll sell it at $85,000, and that goes to 119. Outstanding. How about a hand for that? That, I got to tell you, sold some great stuff in space sales. That's going in my highlight book right there at home. That's a great one. All right, folks, let's move along now. Great item there, celebrating that, whoever acquired that. Lot 45, the Mercury Spacecraft McDonnell Aircraft Corporation clock. If NASA can make anything complex, let's make this clock complex. How about that? I mean, look at this. I got a clock on my wrist. Doesn't have like 50 buttons, but I think we can make it more complex. This probably involved an entire day of training to work this and use it. What do we have on it, Lauren? 5250 now, 65 now, 7,060. It even has a part number. I mean, this is a real part. 75 now to go to 8,000, 75 now to go to $8,000, now to go to 8,000. That little placard on the back, the reason we show it to you is because it's actually is a part number to a real spacecraft. 75 now 8,000. I'm at 75 now to go to $8,000, now to go to $8,000. I'm at 75 now 8. 75 now to go to $8,000. Anybody else? 75 bid 8,000. 75 yes, go $8,000. 8,000 now 85. 8,000 now to go to $8,500. 8,000 bid the 85. 8,000. The Mercury Spacecraft McDonnell Aircraft Corporation clock, one of 4 built for the NASA Mercury Project procedures trainer. There it is. So a procedures trainer is something that doesn't move, but it just, you go through and you learn the switchology and you go through the checklist and things like that. I'm at 85 now to go to 9. Now to go to 9,000. I'm at 85 now to go to 9. 9,000 now to go to 95. I promise you, when in the checklist where it said set clock came up, everyone went, oh boy, how do I do this? 95, now to go to 10, now to go to 10,000. 10,000, how about 11,000? How about $11,000? I'm at 10,000, now bid 11. There it is, McDonnell look at that, procedures trainer. It even says it, Mercury procedures trainer. That's so cool. That's so cool. 10,000, now 11,000. 10,000, now bid 11. I'm at 10 grand, now 11,000. What do you say at 11? Fair warning, Heritage Live, anybody, 10.5, now 11,000, now bid 11. 10.5 it is now to go to 11,000. 11,000 now 12. 11,000 it is bid 12. Now to go to 12 grand. Come on, 12,000 it is now 12. How about 13,000? How about 13? I'm at 12 now, $13,000. I'm at 12 now, 13. Heritage Live, talk to me at 13. Talk to me at 13. Anybody else? I'm at $12,000. 13,000 now, 14,000. Now I'm at 14. I'm at 13 now to bid 14. 13 now to go to 14,000. 13 now, 14. Fair warning. Fair warning. I'm at 13,000 now, 14,000. 13 yes. Anybody at 14 grand? 13,000 fair warning. 13,000 yes. You know what's interesting? I actually saw a photo of us, whether it be the shuttle or something, and they actually just have a stopwatch hanging from a line, like off some. That's what it's like. Now we'll just use this. It's fine. I'm at 13,000 now. 14. 13 now to go to 14,000. Anybody else? There's the part number. MT45-2850-1. Anybody else beyond 13,000? I loved it. 14,000, now 15,000. 14 go to 15. If this does not encapsulate, no pun intended, where we were in technology and how we did things for the space program, this is it. I mean, this is it. 14,000, now 15. Now bid 15 grand. Now to go to 15,000. 14, now 15. Heritage Live, what do you think? One more bid at 15. There's 15,000. Now 16,000. 15 now to bid 16. I tell you, all the parts that we've sold here at Heritage, I think we could build a space craft. I'm at 15,000, now 16. 15 bid 16,000. Anybody else? I'm at 15 grand, now to bid 16. Heritage Live, what do you think? Heritage Live, what do you say? Anyone else then? Anybody else beyond that? I'm at 16,000, now 17,000. Now to go to 17. I'm at 16, now 17. Heritage Live. What do you say there? 16,000 bid 17. Anything else? 16,000, now 17. Heritage Live, talk to me. A little bit more money. Anybody else? Maybe 16.5. Anything else then? Fair warning at $16,000. 17,000. No, it's 17. Now to go to 18,000. 17 now to go to 18,000. 17 it is. Anybody else? Heritage Live, keep moving along. Again, we start over. I love the bidding. I'm at 17 now to go to 18,000. But the clock is ticking. 17,000, now 18. Michael actually laughed out loud on that. 17,000, now 18. 17, now 18 grand. Anybody else? 17,000. 17,000. Anybody else? Well, time is up. 17,000 is the number, and that goes to 7120. What a fantastic piece. I think those are the 2 or 3 bidding on that really knew what was going on there. Just such a great illustration of where we were technology-wise. A lot going on in that one. All right, lot 46, the Mercury Redstone 4 Liberty Bell flown US 10-cent coin. Gus Grissom, what do we have? 1550, now 16. 1600, now 17, $1,800, 18. 17 now to go to 1800, 17 now to bid 18. 1700, 1800, 1900 now to bid 2. Now to go to 2000, I'm at 19, now bid $2,000. Sam, you're coming up. 19 now to bid 2. 19 now to go to 2000. Come on, $2,000. I'm at 2000, 22 now, 24, 22 bid 4. 22 now, $2,400. Heritage, of course, got its roots in numismatics, rare coins. This is a nice one here. 24.55. Now to go to 2600, I guess, or you can cut it 25. 2500. They did cut. Lauren, are you out of the game? She's out. She's on the sideline. 25. But her helmet is still on. She's still ready to play. But the next lot, 25 now, 26. 25 now, 26. You're running with the ball. 25 now, 2600. Anybody at 26? 25 now, 2600. Anybody else? Fair warning at 25. Now to go to 26. I'm at 2500 now, 26. Anybody else? We'll do it then at 2500. Fantastic. Who gets it? 7105. I think one of the most valuable items we ever sold in our space was a numismatic item, right? It was an Apollo 11 gold. Oh, there it is right there. There it is, the Apollo 11. It's shown. I don't know if you can get that, Eric, but there it is. We have some of the highlights of our space offerings, but that was part of the Neil Armstrong or the Armstrong family collection, and that was back in 2019. Good heavens, has it been that long? Wow. Anyway, just over $2 million all in. So great stuff here. So a lot of numismatics related to the space program and mementos and whatnot. Anyway, we'll move along. Lot 47, the Mercury Atlas, Aurora 7 flown. Large section of survival gear. That retaining lanyard there, that piece of rope. What do we have? 750. We can't call it a rope in space. We have to call it a retaining lanyard. 750. It probably has a part number and everything. 750 now 800 now 850. 800 now to go to 850. 850 it is now to bid 9. Now to go to 900. 900 now 950. 900 give me the 50. There's the 50. Now to go to 1,000 now. How about 11? 11. And when we do sell these type of things, they're usually just inch. This is a pretty big piece. 13 now 14. 13 now 1400. 13 now 14. 14 now 1500. How about 16? How about 16? 1600 now 17. I'm at 16. 17 now 18. 17 now 18. 18 now to bid 19. 18 there's 19. Now bid 2. Now to go to 2000. What do you think of 2? There's the 2. Now 2200. 22 bid 4. Now to go to $2,400. I'm at 22 bid 24. 24. How about 26? Now 2600. 24 now 26. There it is. The section of survival gear retaining lanyard. I'm at 26 now 28. Now 28. Anybody? I'm at 2600 now 2800. 26. Fair warning. Fair warning beyond that. 2600 now 28. Anybody else? Heritage Live. Again, we've never seen one this big. Things are offered in little pieces. This is like substantial. I'm at 28 now 3. Now 3,000. Anybody at 3? 28 now 3,000. Thank you. How about 32? How about $3,200? I'm at 3 now 32. Fair warning at there's 32 now 34. Now bid $3,400. 32 now 34. 32, yes, go 34. Thank you. 34 bid 36. What do you say? Heritage Live, what do you think of 36? Thanks. Now 3,800. Now 38. Again, these type of things from early space programs, the training and all that stuff. This is great stuff. 36 now 38. 36 now 38. And of course, they had a retaining strap because they had a little life-saving kit on the rafts and all that stuff. They didn't want that to get blown out of the raft, so they had they had rope. They had all this stuff holding it on. You know what I'm saying? 4,000 now 42. 4,000 now $4,200. 42 bid 44. 42 now 4,400. I'm at 42 bid the 4s. Anybody at 4,400? 42 now 4,400. Anybody else? I'm at $4,200. Fair warning at 42. Heritage Live a little bit more maybe. Anybody else? 42 now 44. You can retain ownership if you like. At 4,400. 42. Yes, go 44. 42 it is, and it sells to 7121. You ever see that Far Side comic where they're in the raft out at sea? They've been out there and a box of broken glass and knives comes and the guy goes, "Whoa, we better grab this. You never know when we're going to need it." It's funny. I don't know. Remember that? Well, you never know when we're going to need this. It just says broken glass and knives, and the guy's hauling it on his survival raft. Anyway, sorry, got to take a sip. You do remember that, right, Justin? Remember that one, that comic? Yeah, Pull it up. It's funny. Lot 48, Mercury Atlas 9. This is Faith 7, flown heat shield plug. Oh, these go huge. Ladies and gentlemen, the heat shield plugs, we've seen them for different spacecraft. Mercury 7, here we are on the Atlas 9. This is the Faith 7 version. What do we have? 1250. Yeah, that's why. 16 now 17. This is going to go bigger. 16 now 17. 16 now $1,700. These are really nicely displayed. A lot of these, and we'll see some more of these. 17, 18. You'll see how much they go for. Don't miss this one. 19, 2,000 now 22. $2,000 now 22. 2,000 now $2,200. I'm at 2,000 now 22. 2,000 now 2,200. $2,000 now to go to 22. I hope you're all having fun this morning, spending time with us here at Heritage. 22 now 24. 22. We sure are because we love this. That's why we love it. 22 now 2,400. 22 bid the fours. 22 now $2,400. 22 now 24. Anybody else? 24, 26. How about 28? How about $2,800? Anyone? 24 now 26. Anybody else? This is the again the Phase 7 big. This is does Gordon Cooper have the last one? Is that true? So this is okay. There. I'm at 3,000 now 32. Now $3,200. 3,000 now 32. 32. If you want to have something in common with Gordon Cooper, this would be it. 34, 36. 34 now $3,600. The best pilot I ever saw. 38 now 4,000. Now $4,000. I'm at 38 now to go to 4. You're looking at him. 38 now to go to 4,000. Bing. 4,000. 38 now to go to 4. 3,800 now 4,000. Anybody at 4? 3,800 now 4,000. 4,000. Go for there's 42. I told you ththese plugs, the ablative shield, all this stuff, really big. One of the most collectible things in all of space are these types of things. 42 now 44. 42 now 4,400. 42. Yes. Anybody at 44? Heritage Live. What do you say? Again, nicely mounted. This is again from the early Mercury project. 46 now 48. I knew it would go big. I knew it. Forget that starting bid. That's just for fun. 46 now, 4,800. Now to go to $4,800. I'm at 46 now, 48. 46 bid to 48. Heritage Live, what do you think? What do you say? Anybody else? 46 now, 4,800. 48, there's the $5,000. This doesn't surprise us, Brad. Brad's not like going, It's like, yeah, it makes sense. $5,000 now, 55. 5,000 now, 5,500. I'm at 5,000 now, 55. I don't remember seeing a lot of these from Mercury, though. I've seen them from Apollo. I've seen them later on. I've seen them from Shuttle. I don't 55, 6,000, now 65. 6,000, now 6,500, 6,000. It's the only one we have, right, from Mercury. This is the only one in this sale. $6,000, now 65. 6,000, now $6,500, 65. What do you say? Justin's thinking more. I agree with you. I agree. I'm at 6,000 now 65. 6,000 now $6,500. 6,000 now 6,500. 6,000 now 65. Anybody there at 6,500? 6,000, 6,250 works as well. Anybody else? I'm at 6,000 it is, and it goes to 7122. Yeah, 7122. Great item, really solid, rock solid. How about this one, the space food? This is pretty cool. This was from the Dr. Paul LeChance. He basically invented squeezing food from a toothpaste tube, really. So now we all think of that. We know that, right? We see the astronaut. Someone had to think about that. What are we going to bring picnic baskets up there? How are we going to do this? Well, let's take the water out of it for one, and let's make this. And anyway, he's the guy who basically did this. This is from his Gemini era space food package, day 8, meal B. Gee, how appetizing is that? They don't just say pot roast, it's day 8, meal B. It just doesn't sound very appetizing, do you? I like day 4, meal 1. Anyway, here we go. What are we going to have? 750. 750. Now 8. Now to go to 800. 800. 850. Yeah. Hey, Bob, what did you like best? Oh, meal 3, day 4. Love that. What one was that? Don't remember. 8 just had a couple of numbers on it. 850 now 9. 850 now 900. 850 go 9. But the takeaway from this is that this is from that era, and it had to be invented, and this is the guy who basically invented it. 850 now 900. 850 go 9. 850 go $900. I'm at 850 now 9. 850 yes. Anybody at 900? 950. There it is. Lauren's got some more. 950 now 1,000. Now 950 go $1,000. 950 go 1,000. 950 $1,000. Anybody there at 1,000? 950 go 1,000. 950. Anybody else? 950. Fair warning. 950 it is. Anybody else then? Fair warning on the food, which is great. 975. She's got 1,000. Now 1,100. 1,000 now $1,100. 1,000 bid 11. 1,000 now $1,100. It is $1,000. Anybody else? And of course, back in the space program, they made a one space food available to the masses, and they sold it in the supermarket, and people bought it. And what was the name of it, Michael? What was the name of that? It was called Tang. You're exactly right. 1,000 now $1,100. 1,000 now $1,100. 1,000 bid 11. Anybody else beyond 1,000? $1,000 bill. Anyone else? $1,000 for the space food goes to. If you want a space snack, you got to eat space food. Project Gemini, Bridge to the Moon. This is great stuff. You get a little piece of something from each mission. Really great. We've sold these in the past. Super popular. What do we have? 500 now, 5.5. 500 now, 550. 500 now, 5.5. 5. You guys got instructions to wear blue, right? Okay, good. 500 now, 5.5. 500 go to 550. 500 now, 5.5. 550. There it is. Caitlin's on the at the controls now. 600 now, 650. 600 give me a half. 600 now, 650. I'm at 600 now, 6.5. What do you say? It's 650. $600 now, 650. Maybe 6.25. 650. 700 now, 750. These are really popular. These are really nice display. It's one-stop shopping. If you're thinking, I want something, I can't imagine a better thing than this. 700 now, 750. 700 bid 50. What do you say? 750. 700. 750. There's 800 now, 850. I'm at 8 now to go to 8.5. What do you think, Caitlin? She says, why not, Mike? I agree. 800 now, 850. 800 now, 850. Anybody else? Anybody else then? I'm at 850, 900 now, 950, 900 now to go to 950. Anybody else? Limited edition, only 10 of these. Wow, acrylic displays with the bean in space authentication. Cool. I'm at 900 now, 950, 1,000. How about 11? How about 1,100, 1,000 bid 11, 1,000 now, $1,100. I'm at $1,000 bill now, bid 11. Anybody else? Fair warning at $1,000. Fair warning now, 1,100. Anybody at 12? 1,100 now, 1,200. 11 it is now to bid 12. 1,100, yes, go 1,200. I'm at $1,100. Anybody else? 1,100 now to bid 12. Fair warning at 11. Cool item. Anybody else? Really cool. One-stop shopping, 1,100, and you do it right here at Heritage. Who gets it?
7123.
7123. Outstanding. Moving right along. Pretty cool. The home of the John Young's infamous Gemini 3 corned beef sandwich. You probably know the story. He's not eating space food. I'm taking a corned beef sandwich. Can you imagine? Like mustard everywhere. Yes. Happen. Anyway, this is Wolfie's at Cocoa Beach. I believe they're still around. I think there's one in New York City. I have to check. But anyway, pretty cool story on this. This is a napkin signed by Werner von Braun and Alan Shepard. Let's do it. 480 now 5. Just to get the autograph. 480 now to go to 5. Now to go to $500. 480, 500 now 5.5. 500 bid 550. 500 go to 5.5. 500 bid 550. 50, there it is. I can't believe people at Wolfie's are probably, they might be bidding on this. 550 now 6, 5.5 now 600. I'm at 550 go 6. Anybody there at $600? I'm at 5.5. 550 bid 6. 5.5 now to go to $600. 600 now 650. 600 goes 650 bid 7. Come on 7. 650 goes $700. Anybody? 650 bid. Why not? Now to go to 7. Now to go to 700. I'm at 675 now 7. 650 goes 700. 650 bid 7. 650 it is. I'm sorry, 675. I need 7. I'm sorry. 675 go to 7.
7.
Thank you. 7 now 750. 750 it is. Now 8. Can you get me 8? Caitlin, what do you think? Heritage Live, talk to her. She's right here. Anybody else? 750 go 8. She thinks yes, and she's got it now. 850. 8.25 moves it a little long. Let's go 850. What do you think? Can you shove it along a little bit more? She says yes, Mike. I can do that. How about 9? How about $900? Heritage Live. You're doing all the horsepower. You're doing all the heavy lifting. I'm at 850 now 9. 850 go 9 for something like this though. Not very heavy. Anybody now at 900? I'm at 850 go. You get the Werner von Braun autograph. You get the Alan Shepard autograph. That's pretty cool. 900 now 950. 900. Give me the 50. 900 now 950. Remember, some of the best ideas, Michael, came on the back of a napkin, right? 950 now 1,000. Now to go to $1,000. 950 go 1,000. 950 bid 1,000. Anybody else? 950 it is. Anyone else now? $1,000. 950 now $1,000. 950 yes. Fair warning at 950. Fair warning at $950. And there's 1,000 now $1,100. I'm at 1,000 now 11. 1,000 bid 1,100. I'm at $1,000 bill. Anybody there at 1,100? 1,000 yes. Anybody at 11? Fair warning $1,000. Heritage Live. What do you think? A little bit more. What do you say? Anybody else? Let's do it. Corned beef, $1,000.
7116.
7116. There you go. Lot 52, Gemini 3 flown gilt over silver flight line medallion. Let's do it.
1550.
From Mark Grissom. This is Gus Grissom's son, I believe. Isn't that correct? So there it is. So this is pretty cool. Gemini 3 flown, and I'm at 1550. Anybody at 1600? Anybody at 1600? Of course, Gus Grissom left us way too early in Apollo 1. 1550 now 16. 16, 17, now 18, 18 now 19, now to go to 2. 1900 now 2000. I'm at 1900 now 2 grand. 22, yeah, Lauren. Now how about 24? How about 2400? Heritage Live. I got my hands in my pockets. I'm not writing anything down. This is going to go big. This is Gemini 3 flown. This is it. 28, 3000 now 32, 3000 now 32. And again, we're starting to build that crescendo, right, of great numismatic items related to space. This was a great memento. 34 now 36. And dare I say, the favored, the flags were favored, and some of these coins, medallions, these were really highly collected. 34 now 36. The gold ones, they only gave to the astronauts. That's it. Not even the director. Just 3. by the way. So anyway, I'm at 34 now 36, 34 now 3600, 34 now 36. Anybody else? 34 bid 36, 36 on the Apollo 11 one. That's what I'm talking about. 38 now to go to 4. Now to go to 4,000. I'm at 38 now to go to 4. Now to bid 4,000. Wait till you see what awaits us in the sale. It's going to come up. 38 now to go to 4,000. 38, yes. Anybody at 4,000? Fair warning. Fair warning. Anybody else? Anybody else beyond that? I'm at 3,800. Let's do it at $3,800. Who gets it? Internet buyer. All right, Gemini 4 flown, 32 pieces of silver and leather pouch. Pretty cool. This was Ed White. This was Ed White's spacewalk, right? Gemini 4, right? That picture of him out there had to be the scariest time any human has ever been done anything. What do we have for lot 53? 31, now 32. 31, now $3,200. 31, now 32. Fair warning, 32 pieces of silver. Anybody else now? I'm at 31, now 3,200. 32, 34. How about 36? How about 36? You don't get one, you get all 32. Pretty cool. 34 now 36. 34 now 36. 36. 38 now to go to 4,000. 38 now to go to 4. 38 now to go to $4,000. 4,000. Prior 4. Give me 42. Now 42. 4,000 now $4,200. 4,000 go 42. 4,000 yes. Anybody at 42? 42 now 44. Lauren, you out of money? She's out of money. 44. You've got all the money today, Caitlin. 44 now. When's the last time you heard that? Never. There we go. 44 now 46. Now 46. 44 now 46. Never. 48 now 5. Now to go to 5,000. Now to bid 5. Now to go to $5,000. 48 now 5. 48 now to go to 5,000. 5,000. Thanks. Now 55. 55 it is. Bid 6. Now to go to 6 grand. I'm at 55 now 6,000. Now to go to 6. 5,500 now to go to $6,000. What do you say at 6? 6,000 now 65. 6,000 goes 65. 65 now 7. 65 lucky 7. Who's there? Anybody else? I'm at 65 now 7,000. What do you say? Anybody else? Anybody else? 65 now $7,000. Anyone else then? Fair warning. Fair warning. 65 it is. Anybody else? Then we'll do it at 6,500. Cool item. 7124. 24 separate winning bidders on 53 lots. That's impressive here. Lot 54, Gemini 4 EVA. That's the one we're familiar with, right? Whoa, that had to be scary. What are we going to do, lot 54? 1750 now 18. Now these are red number photos. I want to point that out. That's serious business, folks. These are the very first. I'm at 1750 now 18. You folks who are collecting photos, you know what that is. I'm at 1750, 18, 1900 now 2. 19 now to go to 2. They're like, we know what it is. We don't want you to tell anybody else what it is. Yeah, we just did. 2001 to 2200 now 24. 22 now 24. 22 now $2,400. 22 it is now to go to $2,400. 24. Could you close that just a little lighter next time? 24 now 26. 24 now 2,600. 24 now 2,600. How about 25? Anybody there at 25? 26. How about 28? Heritage Live, what do you say at 28? 26 now $2,800. I'm at 28 now 3. Now to go to 3,000. I'll take 3. Anybody there at 3,000? Anybody at 3? These are red number photos, folks. We could have probably sold these separately or in groups of 2. We put them all together here. Look at this. 7 of them. I'm at $2,800. Now to go to 3,000. Anybody else? Fair warning. Great deal. Anybody else? Shouldn't have said 28, 3,000 now 32. You ought to be recognized. This is a great one. Anybody else? Great item here. 3,000 now 32. 32 now 34. Now to go to 34. 32 bid 4s. What do you say at 3,400? 32 bid to 34 on the red seal photos. The EVA. This is the big one. This is what made Gemini 4 big time. Put that one on the map for sure. 32 now 34. 32 now 3,400. Anybody else? 32 fair warning. Fair warning at $3,200. Anybody else? We'll do it at $3,200.
34.
Yeah, 34. That was one of those delayed bids we talked about, right? We will take that as it comes in because it's still open on someone's computer. I'm at 34 now 36. 34 now 3,600. 34 now 36. 34 it is. 35 is good. How about 36? How about 3,600? $3,600. This is my second to last slot, by the way. Second to last slot in my group. 3,600 now 38. Now to go to 3,800. Now to go to 38, we say that to let the other auctioneer know to get ready. 34, 36 now 38, 36 now 3,800, 3,800 now. For me, that's 8 minutes away, of course. I could probably get away with just doing the last one. 38 now to go to 4. Now to go to 4,000. 38 now to go to 4,000. Anybody at 4? 38 now to go to 4,000. Anybody else? 3,800 bid the 4. Fair warning at $3,800. Anyone else? Anybody else then? Then we'll do it at $3,800, and that goes to 7121. All right, my last lot in group number 1. There are 5 groups. My last lot in group 1, and then Samantha will come up as we just crest over 350,000 for just group 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed White. This is the signed vintage NASA red number Gemini 4 EVA photo. There it is. Unreal. What do we have on?
1250.
Yeah, going bigger.
16.
Yeah, 16, going bigger still. 16 now. This is point click, bid click. 18 now, 1900 now, 19. I'm at 18 now to go to 1900. 18 now to go to 19. 19 now, $2,000 now, 22. I'm at 2,000 now, 22. 2,000 now, 2,200. 2,000 now, 22. I'm at $2,000 now, 21, 22 now, 24. Now to go to 24. I'm at 22 now, 24. This is the last Gemini 4 item we have in the sale. And if you were going to collect one, if you're collecting every Mercury, Gemini, Apollo item, I would think this could be the one item. I mean, I really think this. Do I have something from Gemini 4? Yep, this. Oh, of course. I'm at 222, now 2,400, now 24, 22, now 24. But is it signed? Well, yeah, it's signed by Ed White. Yeah, of course it's signed. 22, now 24. Now to bid 2,400. 22, fair warning. 24, now 26, now 28. Now to go to $2,800, 26, now 28. 26 now, $2,800. 26 now, 28. Now, did I tie that thing to the ship? Pretty sure it's a good knot. It's a granny knot, right? It's good enough. Let's go. 26 now, 2,800. 26 now, 28. 26 bid $2,800. Anyone else then? 26 fair warning. Fair warning at 27. 28 now, 3,000. Now to bid 3. I'm at 28 now to go to $3,000. Now to bid 3,000. I'm at 28 now to go to 3. Fair warning at 3,000. I'm at 28. 28 now, $3,000. Anybody else? 3,000, sure, 32. Again, Mike, I think this could be your Gemini 4 item. This could be it. And it should be. If you're starting off, you're just going to start with one, start with the right one. I'm at 32 now, 34. 32 now, 3,400. 32 now, 34. Anybody else? I'm at 3,200 now to bid 34. Heritage Lot, 34 now, 36. Now $3,600. 34 it is. Now 36. Fair warning on this one. Ed White. Fair warning at 34. Maybe 35. Anybody else? Anybody else with us on this one? 34 now, $3,500. Take a walk with us. Anybody? 34, yes. Anybody else then? Heritage Live. A little more? 35? We'll do it at 34.
7125.
7125. All right, Samantha's going to come up. Some great, look at this. We have some Michael Collins things, some great NASA numbered photos. I tell you, you got a lot to look forward to with Samantha coming up right now. How you feeling?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I've got my tea. I thank you, Mr. Sadler. Got a little bit of a cold, but could not miss this. I love calling space sales. They are probably the most fun category that I call. And I'm a book specialist and I call my own auctions. So take that how you will. Let us continue with lot 56, Gemini 5 flown instrumentation malfunction procedures. Where are we starting?
500.
500 is bid. 550. 600. 600 I have. Looking for 650. 600 is bid. This is certainly not something that you want to have to use on the flight. Instrumentation malfunction procedures. We're at 650. I need 700. 650 looking for 700. Not only was this flown on Gemini 5, but it's signed and certified by the one and only Pete Conrad. We're at 650. Give me 700. I'm at 650 looking for 700. 650 bid 700. Fair warning. Unless we've got any malfunctions out there. 700, 750 now bid 8. 750 I have. I need 800 to advance. 750 looking for 800. Don't mind me. I'm going to sip my peppermint tea. It's delicious, in case anyone's wondering. 750 and fair warning on the instrumentation malfunction procedures. Fair warning then at 750. All right, 750 it is. Who gets it?
7126.
7126. Lot 57, Gemini 7, crew signed large rendezvous color photo. Where are we starting?
725.
725 bid 750. 725 on the cut. I know you're not done, Heritage Live. Coming with 750. We're at 725 on the cut. It's like a free cut to you, Heritage Live. Bid that 750. This is signed by Frank Borman and Jim Lovell.
750.
We're at 750. 800 now. 800 I have. Bid 850. 800 is bid. I need 850 to advance. 800 looking for 850. Also has additional commentary by Frank Borman, who unfortunately just passed away last month. We're at 900. I need 950 to advance. 900 looking for 950. 900 is bid. I need 950 to advance. 900 for the Gemini 7 crew signed large rendezvous color photo. I do not get tired of looking at these photos. They are simply gorgeous. Can you imagine that we made that here on Earth and then it went up there? Wild. We're at 900. How about 950? 900 looking for 950. And it's fair warning then at 900. Fair warning at 900. 900 it is. To the internet, lot 58, Gemini 7 crew sign large rendezvous color photo. A little bit of a different angle here. Look at that Earth In the background, where are we starting?
625.
625, bid 650. 625 on the cut. I need 650 to advance. We're at 625 on the cut, looking for 650. 650 on the phones.
650. Oh,
Tie is, I need a tie to be broken, please. We're at 650. I need 700 to advance. Looking for 700. Oh, HA Live beat you to it, Brad. We're at 700. I need 750 to advance. 700, looking for 750. It's with HA Live right now. And my phone bidder thinks that he's going to bid. We're at 750 on the phone. 750 on the phone for this gorgeous rendezvous color photo,
Eight.
large Gemini 7 cruise sign. We're at 800. What say you to 850? 825. 825 on the cut. 850 to my phone agent. We're at 850. I need 900 to advance. 850, looking for 900. It's on the phones. Make no mistake, Heritage Live, not with you. It's on the phones with Brad at 850 for the Gemini 7 cruise sign, a large rendezvous color photo. We're at 900, looking for 950 now. This is signed by Jim Lovell and, of course, signed with additional commentary by Frank Borman. We're at 950 on the phones. 950 on the phones, looking for 1,000 now. We're at 950 on the phones. The Gemini 7 cruise sign large rendezvous color photo signed by Jim Lovell,
975.
signed and inscribed by Frank Borman. Cut bid out there, 975. Would you like an even 1,000? It's a free cut to you. Free cut to you, Heritage Live or my phone bidder. 1,000 on the phones, even 1,000. Increments jump now, looking for 1,100. 1,000, looking for 1,100. 1,000 is bid. It's on the phones at 1,000. Heritage Live's not with you. It's on the phones. Pardon my sniff. We're at 1,000 on the phones, and fair warning. And it's going to go to my phone agent at 1,000. Fair warning. 1,000 it is.
7501.
7501. Lot 59. It's a Gemini GT8 spacecraft rare McDonald lithograph. This is signed by a whole bunch of people, including the entire Gemini 8 and 11 crews and numerous members of the ground team. Where are we starting?
950.
I'm at 950, need 1,000 to advance, looking for 1,000. I need 1,000. This is signed by Gemini engineers, including Buzz Aldrin, who is, of course, on Gemini 8 and the entire Gemini 11 crew. I'm looking for $1,000 to start the bidding here for this Gemini GT8 spacecraft rare McDonald lithograph. 1,000 I have, signed by a whole host of crew members, both in the air and on the ground. We're at 1,000. I need 1,100 to advance. 1,000 bid, 1,100 to advance. 1,000 I have. Next is 1,100. 1,000 bid, 1,100. Fair warning then at 1,000. Fair warning at $1,000. 1,000 it is.
7127.
7127. Lot 60. Neil Armstrong signed Gemini 8 vintage NASA color photo. Where are we starting?
1550.
1550, bid 1,600. I'm at 1,550. I need 1,600 to advance. It's on the cut. It's a free cut to you, Heritage Live. Will you bid that 1,600? Oh, nope. Went to my phone agent. We're at 1,600 on the phone. Looking for 1,700. I have 1,600 on the phones. I need 1,700 to advance. 17.
17, sorry.
Would you like 18? 18. 18 is bid. I need 19. 19 is bid. Looking for 2,000 now. 2,000. I took 2,000 on the phones.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
Okay, 2,000 on the phones. Do I have 22?
Yes, 22.
22,
sorry.
looking for 24. 24. No, 24 went to my phone bidder. 24. Looks like 25 is against. I will take 26 from you, and that clears the book. We're at 26, 28 now. Looking for 3,000. We're at 2,800. I need 3,000 to advance. 3,000 on the phones. 3,000, I took it on the phones. 32 on Heritage Live. How about 34? And my phone agent says yes to 34. We're at 3,400 on the phones. 3,400 on the phones for this fabulous Gemini 8 NASA color photo signed by Neil Armstrong. 36, would you like 38? 38 to my phone agent. Next is 4,000. We're at 38. I need 4,000. 4,000 now bid 42. 4,000 on Heritage Live, and my phone agent says yes to 42. We're at 4,200. How about 44?
44.
44 is bid. Next is 46. We're at 4,400. 46 to my phone agent. Fabulous photo signed by Neil Armstrong. 4,600 on the phones. 46 looking for 48 to advance. 48 on Heritage Live, and my phone agent's response to 48 is yes to 5,000, even 5,000 on the phones, at even 5,000 looking for 5,500 to advance. 5,000 is bid. Need an even. Oh no, excuse me. 5,000 is bid. We're at 5,250 on the cut. Are we slowing down? Free cut to my phone agent, and he says yes. We're at 5,500. It's a great Neil Armstrong signature, and it includes his mission, Gemini 8. We're at 5,500. I need 6,000 to advance. 5,500 on the phones at 5,500. Heritage Live, not with you. Make no mistake, it is not with you. It is on the phones with Mr. Brad Palmer at 5,500, and I need 6,000 to advance. Fair warning then at 5,500. Fair warning at $5,500 goes to my phone agent at 5,500. 7501. Excellent bidding there. Lot 61, Gemini 10 flown gilt flight line medallion from the personal collection of Mission Commander John Young. Where are we starting?
1,300.
Got 1,300, looking for 14 to bid. I need 1,400 to advance. 13 is in the book. 14 now, bid 15. I'm at 1,400. I need 1,500 to advance. 15 now, bid 16. 1,500 is bid. I need 1,600 to advance. 16 now, bid 17. 16 I have, looking for 1,700 to advance. 16 is bid. 17 now, bid 18. We're at 1,700. 1,800 now, bid 19. This was flown on the Gemini 10 mission, and it's originally from the collection of Mission Commander John Young. We're at 1,800. I need 19 to advance. 1,800, bid 19. Cut here's 1,850. We're at 1,800, bid 19, and it's fair warning that at 1,900. How about 2,000? We're at 1,900. I need 2,000 to advance. 2,000, bid 22. We're at 2,000. I need 2,200 to advance. 22 now, bid 24. We're at 22 for the John Young Gemini 10 flown gilt flight line medallion. 24 is bid. I need 26 to advance. 2,400, bid 26. You bid, I'll call. Oh, excuse me. We're at 20. I covered my mouth. We're at 26. How about 28? We're at 2,600. I sound worse than I feel, truly. Peppermint tea is doing wonders for me. We're at 2,600. I need 28 to advance. 26, bid 28 for the Gemini 10 flown gilt flight line medallion. Not only was this flown, but it comes from the collection of astronaut and mission commander John Young. We're at 2,600. I need 28 to advance. 26, bid 28. Fair warning then at 26. Fair warning at $2,600. 26 it is.
7118.
7118. Wow, am I losing my voice? Lot 62. Gemini 10. John Young and Michael Collins individually signed. Gemini 10 vintage NASA red number color photos. Where are we starting?
500.
500. 550 now bid 6. 550 is bid. I need 600 to advance. 550 is bid. I need 600 to advance. And this is inscribed to Dr. Paula Chance, who is a pioneer in space food technology. I don't know about you, but I used to love getting astronaut ice cream at the Franklin Museum in Philadelphia. That was like the highlight of the Franklin Institute trip. We're at 550, and we have Dr. Paula Chance to thank for that. We're at 550. I need 600 to advance. It was almost like I was a real astronaut. 550 bid 600. 550 bid 600. 600 now bid 650. We're at 600. I need 650 to advance. 600. Remember, it's 2 photos in this lot, individually signed Gemini 10 vintage NASA red number color photos. 600 bid 650, and it's fair warning then at 6. Fair warning at $600. 600 it is.
7121.
7121. Lot 63. Michael Collins signed rare Gemini 10 white spacesuit color photo. Where are we starting?
500.
500 bid 550. 5 I have. I need 550 to advance. 500 is bid.
550.
550 now bid 6. 6 I have.
650.
650 now bid 7. 700 is
7.
bid. I need 8 or 750. 750 is bid. Next is 800. 750 is bid. Looking for 800 to advance. This is signed Michael Collins, Gemini 10 pilot, 1966. 800 is bid. 800. Looking out for 850. We're at 800. Looking for 850. Excellent photo and great signature, signed right in the blue. Really bright, vibrant, dark signature. We're at 800. I need 850 to advance, and it's fair warning at 8. Fair warning at 800. 800 it is.
7128.
7128. Lot 64. Gemini 12 flown MS-62 gold-colored flight line medallion, and this is originally from the Potter Aldrin family collection. That sounds familiar. It's because Potter Aldrin family collection is, of course, Buzz Aldrin. Where are we starting?
1,500.
We're at 1,500. 16. Now bid 17. 17 I have. Bid 1,800 to advance. 17 is bid. Looking for 1,800. 17 I have. Looking for 1,800. Heritage Live come in at 1,800. 18. 19 now, bid 2,000. We're at 1,900. I need 2,000 to advance. 19 bid
2,000. 21.
21 on the cut, looking for 22 to advance. It's a free cut to you, Heritage Live. Will you bid 22 and advance? We're at 2,100 on the cut for the Gemini 12 Flown MS62 gold colored flight line medallion. 22 now, bid 24. And this is, of course, from Buzz Aldrin's collection, from the Potter Aldrin family collection. We're at 22. I need 24. 2,200 bid 24 to advance. 22, looking for 24 from you, Heritage Live, for Buzz Aldrin's Gemini 12 Flown. This went up into space on Gemini 12. Looking for 2,400. I'm at 22, looking for 2,400, and it's fair warning at 22. Fair warning at $2,200. 22 it is.
7105.
7105. Lot 65. Before I get started here, this is a whole excellent assortment of NASA red number photos encapsulated by PSA, and Lot 65 is Apollo 8 Earthrise vintage NASA red number color photo. Where are we starting?
1,100.
1,100 now, bid 12. 12 I
13.
have. 13 bid 14. 13 I have. Looking for 14. 14 now, 15. 15 is bid. Next I need 16 to advance. We're 1,500 for the Apollo 8 Earthrise. 16 and 17 now, bid 18. I'm at 1,700. I need 1,800 to advance. 17 bid 18. 1,700. 18 now, bid 19. 19 I have. Next is 2,000.
2,000. 22.
22 now, bid 24. We're at 2,200. I need 2,400 to advance. Looking for 2,400. 24.
26.
26 now, bid 28 for the Apollo 8 Earthrise vintage NASA red number
28.
color photo. 28
3,000.
and even 3,000. Now let's bid 32. 3,000, looking for 32 to advance. 3,000 I have.
32.
32 is bid, clears the book. We're at 32. How about 34? We're at 3,200. I need 34 to advance for this NASA red number photo from Apollo 8. It's the
34.
Earthrise image. We're at 34, bid 36. 34 I have. I need 36 to advance. 34, 36 now, bid 38. 3,600 is bid. I am looking for 38. 38 now, bid 4,000. 38 bid 4,000 to advance.
4,000.
4,000 looking for 42. 4,000 looking for 42 for the Apollo 8 Earthrise vintage red number color photo. We're at 4,200. How about 44? 4,200 looking for 44 to advance. 44 now bid 46. 44 bid 46. 44 is bid. I need 46 to advance.
46.
46 bid 48. Classic image.
48.
Never gets old looking at this. For 48, I need 5,000 to advance. Can you imagine we're all just right there on that little dot? That's all of us. Well, I wasn't here yet, but I was coming. We're at 4,800. I need 5,000 to advance. 48 bid 5,000. 4,800. I need 5,000 to advance for the Apollo 8 Earthrise color
5,000.
photo. 5,000 bid 5,500. 5,000 bid 55. 55 I have. Bid 6,000 to advance. 5,500. I need $6,000 for the Apollo 8 Earthrise
6.
vintage NASA red number color photo. We're at 6,000. Do we have 65? I'm at 6,000. I need 65 to advance. 65 is bid. How about 7? 6,500 needs 7,000 to advance. Cut here is 6,750 if we're slowing down a little, but no need. We're at the full increment. 7,000 is bid. Next is 7,500. I'm at 7,000. I need 75. 75 now bid 8. 7,500 is bid. I need 8,000 to advance. 75, 7750 on the cut. Are we slowing down? Do I have 8,000 out there? We're at 7750 on the cut. It would be a free cut to you, Heritage Live. You took it. We're at 8,000. I need 8,500 to advance. 8,000 bid 85 to advance. 8,000 is bid. Next is 8,500 for this absolutely gorgeous Apollo 8 Earthrise vintage NASA red number color photo. We're at 8,500. Do we have 9,000? We're at 8,500. I need 9,000 to advance. 8,750. Another cut. A lot of people out there vying for this excellent photo. Remember, just because you use your cut doesn't mean you have to stop bidding. You can keep bidding all you want. I just need the full increment. But for right now, it's a free cut to you, Heritage Live. If you take the 9,000, we're at 8,750 bid 9. 8,750 bid 9,000. Or it's fair warning, and the cut just might take it. Fair warning at 8,750.
9,000.
9,000. How about 9,500? We're at 9,000. I need 9,500 to advance. 9,095. What about an even 10,000? Looking for an even 10,000 for this Apollo 8 Earthrise Vintage NASA red number color photo. We're at 9,500 bid 10,000. 9,500 bid 10. Fair warning. Fair warning at $9,500. Fair warning. 95 it is.
7121.
7121. Lot 66. We have another Apollo 8 Earthrise original NASA red number color photo. Where are we starting?
525.
525 bid 550. 525 is bid. I need 550 to advance. 525. Looking for 550. 525 on the cut.
550.
550.
600.
6 now bid 650. I'm at 600. I need 650 to advance.
650.
650 now bid 7. 650 is bid. I need 700 to advance. There's Apollo 8 Earthrise original NASA red number color photo. Auto pen signatures of 3 astronauts there. We're at 650. I need 7 to advance. 650 bid 7. Fair warning then at 650. Fair warning at 650. 650 it is.
7129.
7129. Lot 60.
There was a delayed bid on the last lot.
There was a delayed bid. Mike talked about this. That means the lot was still open on our HA Live bidders computer. So we're going to go back. We're not reopening the lot. We just never fully closed it. We're on lot 66. And what do we have?
700.
I have 700. This is lot 66. We're at 700. I'm going to cross out my 650. We're at 700. 750 now bid 8. We're at 750. I need 800 to advance. Remember, this is lot 66. It's not a reopening and never fully closed. We're going to keep the bidding open just a tiny bit longer. We're at 750. If you want to bid now at 800. We're at 750. I need 800 to advance, or I will close it at 750. And fair warning at 750. 750 it is.
7129.
7. Close to 750.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. And it's 7129. Excellent. Thank you so much. We're on lot 67 now. This is Apollo 11 original NASA red number white spacesuit crew color photograph. And if that wasn't enough, this is originally from the Armstrong family collection. Where are we starting?
1250.
1250 now bid 1300. 13. 14 now bid 15. I'm at 1400. 15 now and 16 bid 17 to advance. We're at 16. I need 17 to advance for the Apollo 11 original red number white spacesuit crew color photograph. And it's from the Armstrong family collection. Pictures, of course, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins were 1,600. I need 1,700 to advance. 1,600 bid 17. 1,600 bid 1,700 to advance, and it's fair warning.
1650. 17.
17 now bid 18. 1,700 bid 1,800 to advance. I'm gonna sip water here. I'm dual drinks. We're at 1,700. I need 1,800 to advance. 17 bid 18. For the Apollo 11 white spacesuit crew color photo from the Armstrong family collection. 1,700 and fair warning at 17. Fair warning at $1,700. 17 it is. To the internet. Lot 68, Neil Armstrong white spacesuit vintage NASA red number color photo. Where are we starting?
$500.
There with the American
700.
flag. We're at 700,
750.
750 now bid 8. I'm at 750. I need 800 to advance. Got Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the lunar surface with the American flag. What more could you want? Iconic image. There we're at 750 bid 8. 750 I have. I need 800 to advance. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin deploying the American flag on the lunar surface. It's a red number color photo from Apollo 11, the first time we were on the moon. 750 bid 8. Fair warning then at 750.
850.
850 now bid 9. 850 now. I need 900 to advance. 850 is bid. I need 900 to advance. $850 bid 9 for Aldrin and Armstrong on the moon with the American flag. We're at 850 bid 9. Fair warning then at 850. Fair warning at 850. 850 it is.
To the book.
To the internet. Lot 70, Apollo 11 vintage NASA red number color photo of the Earth. Look how gorgeous she looks. Where are we starting?
$550.
550 bid 6. 550 is bid. I need 600 to advance. 550 looking for